All right, and we are starting up here. For those who are unaware, we do have a couple Mario players that actually run on VC, Virtual Console, Wii Virtual Console, that is. And Dupe SSB is one of them. So what that means is basically Dupe is going to not have any lag, as well as have a bit of an advantage when it comes to loading times. And in 70 star, this saves about 1 minute and 6 seconds. So he will have just a bit of an advantage here, but honestly, their PBs are fairly similar. I believe Frostbite's is maybe 30 seconds better. I can't exactly see the splits too well here. Looks like Dupe has a 50-54, and oh yeah, Frostbite has a 50-20. So it'll be a pretty close race here today. Yeah, so definitely looking forward to it here as we start to kick things off. We're going to start things off with Lakitu Skip here. Let's see, Frostbite and Dupe getting the Lakitu Skip. Been really solid so far. We're going to head into Bob-omb Battlefield, and it looks like Dupe's timer is just a bit strangely cropped here. We're going to hopefully fix that here in a second. But yeah. It looks like they're synced up pretty well, regardless of that. And starting things off with a bomb clip here, Frostbite nailing it. Dupe taking a bit of time to grab the bomb, but not a huge deal. It's going to just be a couple seconds behind Frostbite here. Like we said, Dupe did decide to fill in last minute. And again, thanks to him for that. But perhaps he may be a bit rusty here. Not rusty, I guess. Not warmed up, we should say. But both runners are going to head into Peach's secret slide here. And this saves us about 0.7 seconds over the Womp's 8 movement. And there's really no reason to not do this on a run because it's pretty much free time save. And the only reason you wouldn't be doing it in PB attempts, or some people wouldn't do it in PB attempts, is because you reset a lot in Womps. And it's annoying to have to spend another 40 seconds, just to reset. But in a race, you're not resetting, so might as well do it. But anyway, Frostbite kind of pulling ahead a little bit here at the beginning, solely due to a couple errors that the Dupe has been making, missing the star there on the slide. But it's very, very early in the race here, obviously. And we're going to see what Womps holds. It's a pretty tough stage. We'll see what happens. So Frostbite going to kick this one off here. To be an Owlist attempt. Not electing for the fence flip movement. Going to go for the triple jump Owlist here. That one actually not going to be good. A bit too far to the left there, and that's going to lose probably about 8 seconds. This Dupe heads for this 100 coin, and looks like he's going for the half cycle here. Nicely done. So far, and very early to that half cycle. Oh, missing the side flip there and taking a spill all the way down. That's going to cost some time for Dupe. It's kind of tough. That's the worst part of the half cycle, is to get that side flip. Sometimes you touch the wall a little bit. And if Mario's hands scrape that wall, you are not getting your side flip off. And things can start to go a little bit crazy from there. As Frostbite taking a bit of time here to line up this cannonless attempt. Going for the plank push there, wants to make sure that he doesn't miss it. Because a missed cannonless and a missed Owlist is definitely not fun. Let's be a bit more safe. Dupe's going to be finishing off this 100 coin. So a bit of an interesting route here. He's going to... Oh, actually, you know what? That does make perfect sense. He was pretty low on coins there, had to back it up with a Piranha Plant, and that's because he missed the side flip and maybe thought it'd be a bit faster just to go ahead and back it up with this Piranha Plant. So going to be losing a bit of time there. There's Dupe. And, Frostbite. Oh! Taking a bonk. Not really sure why he took the dive there. Was on a pretty nice half cycle skip there, but making the backup and falling off it yet again. Frostbite's going to have to go for a different backup this time. Makes it with ease. Bit of a spaghetti womps here for these two runners, but hey, stuff tends to happen. Frostbite. Bopped by the Piranha. Dupe luckily gets the Cannonless first try. So Dupe's gonna go for Wild Blue here as Frostbite starts to finish up this 100 coin. He needs those three backup coins, excuse me. Definitely not the 100 coin you want, but it has a bit of a buffer, as Dupe did have some issues there as well. So all in all, a bit of a shaky start here for these two runners. With 3 more stars to go here. It looks like Dupe is just a bit ahead, probably because of that missed Owless, if I had to take a guess, from Frostbite. And Dupe finishing up the Womp Star as Frostbite hits the Wild Blue. 7-7 here. I believe we're the same stars done, perhaps. Another thing, you're going to notice that Dupe actually is going to be pressing save and continue after each star, and Frostbite is going to do not save and continue. And the reason for that is there's just a bit of lag. Oh, Dupe missing that. You lose a couple frames every time you save and continue on console, so it's actually faster to scroll down to don't save and continue. Whereas on VC, it's not an issue. So 1 more star to go for each of these guys. Not entirely certain which of the stars Dupe has left. Oh, you know what? It's fallen to the Caged Island. So Dupe is actually not even going for Owless here. Just honestly pretty shocking, considering Dupe is, a runner with a 50, something along those lines. Not something you typically would see, but at the same time, we have to realize too, Dupe is on Virtual Console, so he's not going to lag like you would with the Owl on the N64 version. So he can actually get probably a low 16 seconds time for that star, whereas Frostbite actually would have probably, with the missed Owless, actually it'd have been a bit longer than that. So if anything, Dupe actually saved time there. So kind of interesting which runners decide to go for which strats and whatnot. Some like to play it safe. Some kind of like to send it like they normally would in runs and hope for the best. But it's all about that balance. You want to make sure that you're having the correct amount of try hard, I suppose. You're going to notice here that Dupe doesn't even need the lag reduce, which is pretty nice. You're going to see Frostbite is going to be buffering the R press, changing the camera to Mario Cam right before, just to avoid all that lag from that beam of light there. We're up to the wing cap, where flying can be quite tough. But you're going to see here, looking to be okay. Frostbite definitely having a bit of an advantage here just in the flying department. Dupe's arc's kind of all over the place. But all in all, not too bad. Dupe with the switch press rollout, which is also pretty cool strat. Just saves a bit of time over what Frostbite did. And now we're on to Dark World, which is perhaps the first true test of the run. I guess where things can start to go really, really wrong. The first Bowser stage, and Dupe starts it off with a ground pound. The goal here is preferably not to die, but what these runners are hoping for is to get Shiguru Cycle. This is a cycle-based stage. Those little elevator platforms make a reappearance at the end of the stage, and you want to make sure that you get a decent cycle, because it's faster. And Dupe's going to go for what they call the poverty movement here, which actually ends up being a little bit faster if you can make the Shig cycle. So Frostbite going to make Shig cycle there. It looks like Dupe was on a normal cycle. So you'll see that Frostbite managed to catch up just a little bit. That cycle that Frostbite just hit saves 4 seconds over what Dupe, the cycle that Dupe just made. But you'll kind of also notice that the VC load times are pretty overpowered. It's primarily what saves most of the time on Virtual Console. It's not necessarily the lag, it's more so the loading time. As Frostbite hits the throw and Dupe misses it. Uh-oh, missed the second. There we go. The closer you are to the bomb there, the bigger the hitbox is, but sometimes you can just be barely out of range, and that's what we saw with Dupe there. So we're going to see Frostbite with just a little bit of a lead. Headed out of Dark World here. And it looks like he's comparing perhaps against some of Worst. I'm not really sure what he's comparing against here. It's quite funny regardless. We're going to be heading into BOB, Bob-omb Battlefield here, to do one quick star, which is the Sky Jump Star. This is a pretty simple star, but it can cause you a few issues, but looks like for Frostbite, it's going to be quite okay. Going to be having a bit of an issue there. You more so want to ground pound into the box so you can automatically guard the star, but Frostbite backs up quite nicely there. And Dupe with a really nice sky jump as well. So looking pretty clean so far. We're going to be heading into CCM next, where we will see another kind of big test in 70 star, the CCM 100 coin star with the Penguin Race. Coin count, very important on that star. If you don't finish the race with enough coins, it's about 1.5 minutes of time loss. So it's really not good. This Frostbite hits a nice wall kick to work there. Kind of had a rough ending, but not a huge deal as a Dupe. I'm taking the Penguin here. Bit of a ride down to his mama. But looking pretty good. Looks like Frostbite going to go with the CCM slide star here. Pretty simple slides, or pretty simple star for the slide here. As Dupe goes for wall kicks to work, you'll see those patented race safe strats that Dupe likes to hit. Dupe wins a lot of races, just playing it very consistently. And, his play style normally pays off. So, it's been pretty solid so far here for Dupe. Nicely done on that wall kicks. As we see Frostbite take the Penguin for a ride here. And Dupe go for the slide star, as he almost kind of fell off the edge there. So we're still pretty close here. This is actually a pretty excellent race so far. We're going to have we'll see what happens on this CCM 100 coin plus Penguin race. Nice start there for Frostbite. The camera is really important there to get that angle just to barely hit the red coin. Nicely done by Dupe as well, but he actually kind of missed the rollout a little bit, so he didn't necessarily start sliding as soon as he could have. Looks like Frostbite's going to be going for the backup red movement, but he missed the coin. That usually costs about 3 seconds. Looks like Dupe is going to go for it as well. Probably very comforting in a race. We took that backup red. Like I said, loses, I believe it's 1.5 seconds or maybe 3 seconds, something like that. Maybe 3. I can't exactly remember. It's been a while since I've done anything 70 star related, at least too in depth. But basically the point is not too much of a time loss, but the safety of being able to miss a couple more coins on the slide is very solid. So Dupe's going to finish off with more than enough coins here, as is Frostbite. You can normally just miss 1 coin if you go with the traditional, coin route. backup red allows you to miss a couple more. Maybe it's 2. Nicely done there from both of the runners, though, so looking pretty excellent. Now we're off to BBH, where we will see 2 quick stars. BBH is a pretty comfortable stage in 70 star, not really too much going on here. Kind of just a basement waiting room. You can see that Frostbite has to reduce a bit of lag here, whereas Dupe doesn't have to. And both runners playing it pretty safe here. Losing about, I would say, a second with that triple jump wall kick movement there. Normally you'd see a side flip, jump delay, side flip, delay dive, side flip wall kick delay dive. But overall, not a huge deal. Probably a bit better in a race scenario to go with a triple jump wall kick. It is a bit easier. But just one more to go here in Boo's balcony. The Haunted Bookstar. Both runners mirroring each other's movement. I wonder if they've ever like practiced together, because like, oh, and Duke takes the spill down there, did not have quite enough speed. Frostbite gonna kind of take the lead here a bit. Duke may have not had enough speed initially when he started his buffer kick, or he could have clipped the fence just a touch. When you clip the fence, you lose like all your speed, and it's, I think, almost impossible to make that jump. But nice mips grab there by Frostbite. Setting up the camera for an easy entrance in the SSL here, and this is where we're going to see, oh, Duke taking a bonk there. Going to be able to trap Mips into this corner, and is not going to lose too much time. I believe it's about 5 seconds, maybe 3 or 5 seconds. I think it's 3. As opposed to catching him early. And Frostbite not liking that bomb. Pillarless is a frame perfect trick. You want the biggest bomb you can get. You can do it with a medium bomb, but it's a lot harder. Doesn't really save any time. You might as well just throw away the bomb. It looks like we're going to see a not pillarless attempt here. We're going to see a pillar full attempt from Dupe. Dupe likes to play it very, very safe in these races. As Frostbite likes that bomb. Nice big juicy bomb there. He's going to make this one look very easy. Going to be saving a... Oh! Through the back! And he dies. Oh my goodness, Frostbite. That's not a super common mistake. He ground pounded too high there. Looked to be about 1 jump up the pyramid too much there. It's not a super precise spot that you need to ground pound in order to get in there. But if you're too high up the pyramid, you will go through it. And that's what happened there for Frostbite. So that's a really unfortunate death there. And Dupe is going to be probably saving the most time here. And man, Frostbite having some issues there, missing the Talon Star. We're missing the Fly Guy hit there. Not exactly sure what happened. I kind of missed it a little bit, but getting bopped by the Talon. Let's hope he doesn't go into the quick stand. Very, very close there. Could have died very, very easily there. So a bit of an SSL meltdown there for Frostbite, whereas Dupe playing it consistently, and it paid off. So nice win cap star there from Dupe, and we'll see if Frostbite's able to answer. Oh, it looks like he's going for reds instead. Oh, dude. Taking a bit of a burn there as well. And now the puzzle's all over the place, and this is no fun. This goes to show how much of a speedrunning is muscle memory and kind of just a mental game. Once things kind of start to fall apart and things aren't going the way that you're used to them going, it gets pretty tough to adjust. And we kind of saw that there with Dupe, but it's still in a pretty comfortable lead. So gonna be ledge grabbing there, just long jumped a bit too early. Wanted to go for the ledge grab, skip it, missed it. We're going to see Frostbite here going for the volcano pretty early. Some runners like to do this just to get it out of the way. We have Lava Boost coming up here. It's a pretty tough trick, so Frostbite going for the Pro Boost there, making it very easy. Nice ending there as well. Excellently done by Frostbite. As Dupe goes for the Bully Star here. Bullies, plural. I'm not getting all of them in one go, but nicely backed up there. It's Frostbite going for the Elevator Star here. LOL and SSL are very tough levels. Basement is... Oh, and Frostbite takes a spill, and he's going to die there. Commentator's curse. I apologize. As I was saying, it's a really tough stage. Really tough section of the run is Basement, especially on the two Volcano Stars. Lava Boost, obviously, just by the looks of it, it's pretty easy to die, but this star, kind of not super precise, but it's definitely important that you get your jump dive at the right spot. And we're going to see Dupe actually just climb all the way to the top of the pole, which loses a bit of time, but you're not going to take a bonk and die like Frostbite did. Taking the bonk there and dying is a bit more rare. Sometimes you'll hit it and kind of just land on the platform. You can just kind of single jump to the star. So it's really unlucky there for Frostbite as he gets bopped by the Bully. Ledge grabs. Oh, and he's going to miss the ground pound. Get bullied again. We're going to see Dupe going for a Lava Boost here, going for a main boost. Pretty interesting that Dupe actually decided to go for... Oh, and he takes a bonk and dies too. Well, he didn't quite die immediately, which is pretty crazy. Not sure how that worked. Maybe he had more slices of pie than I thought. But Dupe, that's a really unfortunate mistake. Not one you see too often. And that's kind of why you want to do Lava Boost first, as Dupe takes another death. You want to do Lava Boost first. So in the instance that, say, Dupe fails like he did the first time, Lava Boost, you can actually just back it up with the Elevator Star. Because he had one slice of pie left, he could have managed to go to the elevator, or go towards that area at least, grab a couple coins, and then back it up with the Elevator Star. But since he did the Elevator Star first, he has no backup. So what do? You either die or run all the way up to the volcano. Nevertheless, man, a couple issues on from each runner here. Not the greatest LOL, not the greatest basement section in general, but Dupe's still maintaining his lead here as we head into Dar Docks. So we will see how the rest of the race unfolds. EDD is a pretty important section. Swimming is pretty tough in this game. It's not just simply mashing the A button as fast as you can. A lot has to do with your timing on the swims, lag reductions for those who are on Nintendo 64, and overall, like, little things like these chests. To optimize these chests is kind of tough. The only thing that really you need to do to activate these is actually just have Mario facing forward while he touches the chest. You can pretty much touch it like wherever. You can even touch it from the corners of the chest. So you can actually optimize this star pretty well simply by, you know, first of all, timing your swims correctly, and then secondly, hitting those chests just barely enough to where you can activate the hitbox, but not get caught behind it or in front of it or anything like that. So this is a tougher stage than a lot of people give it credit for, but it's not too bad once you practice your swims. All right, and finishing up the sub-star here. Pretty easy star. We have one more to go, which is the Manta Ray Star. And the Manta Ray Star can be pretty tough. For those who don't know, the hitboxes here on these rings that the Manta leaves behind are quite wonky after the first 6. Some of them after the first 6 are like quite literally like, I don't want to say backwards. And oh no, Frostbite, commentator's curse. You got to know where these hitboxes are. And this is a huge time loss for Frostbite here. Like I said, these some of these hitboxes are quite literally sideways. No matter what you think, like where you think they could be, they're just not. This dude takes a burn there too. An interesting Fire Sea start there. So decently backed up there for Frostbite, but quite literally the worst thing that can happen in DDD. And he unfortunately does not have his work cut out for him here. He's going to have to really hustle in Fire Sea here. It looks like Dupe is going to probably miss. Well, he'll definitely miss the early elevator cycle. Definitely miss Lava Boost, but yeah, he's going to miss the early elevator as well. Man, and Frostbite, unfortunately, punching for some reason. Now he's going to have to back this up, and like early elevators and Lava Boost are over for him as well. Could have been a big opportunity for Frostbite to come back, but unfortunately, it's going to not be able to capitalize on the mistakes that Dupe made here. Perhaps we can get a slightly better ending. So unfortunately for Frostbite, he will be getting the normal cycle. Let's see how this Fire Sea throw goes for Dupe. Pretty important throw here. It loses quite a bit of time if you missed it. And honestly, in my opinion, probably the hardest one to hit. Frostbite almost missed that ledge grab there. If he had missed that ledge grab, he would have more than likely died. Well, actually, he had 4 slices of pie. He could have taken 1 lava burn, but honestly, he probably would have died. So let's see. Dupe is going to be heading out upstairs. Heading out of Fire Sea to upstairs, and Frostbite misses the throw. He's pretty angry. I don't blame him. That's a really frustrating throw to miss. Luckily, backing it up. Looks like Dupe here is having a pretty okay start. We'll see how the rest of this. We'll see how the upstairs looks here. Unfortunately, the basement and lobby looked a little bit rough for both runners, but see how they can finish it off. Still a lot of race left to go, obviously. We're kind of about halfway through. A bit more than halfway through. One of those things, though, that in a race, mentally you can start to kind of feel a bit off, and then the mistakes just compound like they are for Dupe here. Fell off, and he gets burned. really rare mistakes kind of happening for both these runners. Not mistakes that I've typically seen. I've commentated both these runners multiple times, and I've never really seen too many issues. Or issues like these, I guess, even at the very least. Dupe's gonna have to... Okay, luckily backed up those coins pretty well. And this is an opportunity for Dupe to... Or, I'm sorry, Frostbite to make up a bit of time here. Dupe's 100s. Oh, obviously not perfect. So this will give Frostbite a pretty solid opportunity to kind of catch up here. Oh, and Frostbite, luckily having decent coin RNG there, or else it could have been a lot more stressful to try to grab a couple of those coins. You know, he missed the double jump there. It's a pretty quick A press in order to get off the double jump off in time after hitting that secret, but managing to make it work there. And Dupe kind of forgetting what star he's going for. Look for elevator here. He could hit top of the town from there, but it loses time. See how the elevator star goes for Frostbite, getting a 5th frame wall kick there. Really lucky he didn't block off that wall. It was pretty close. Dupe's gonna be going for top of the town. Nicely down there for Dupe. See how Frostbite can finish this one off. It's pretty good. So it looks like Dupe still has a bit of a lead here. Despite Frostbite having a bit better of a 100 coin, but Dupe will be cutting out a wet dry world here. Actually, pretty far ahead of Dupe. Excuse me, of Frostbite. So Dupe will be headed into THI, where we will see 3 stars. And this is generally a pretty chill stage. You do have THI secrets, which is a could be pretty hard. But if you manage to, you know, practice, just like all things, it will come a bit easier. Very clean from Dupe so far. Oh, with the single jump over the secret. Usually you see two chained long jumps there, but Dupe. Oh my goodness. I actually can't believe it. Wow. Yeah. That happened. That was a really good THI secrets. And unfortunately just couldn't really grab the star and barely missed the hitbox and took a spill right off the edge. And huge opportunity for Frostbite to come back here, and Frostbite's going to be taking the lead. Wow. Like I said, just, man, very interesting mistakes here. Not things you typically see. But like I said, once you start making one mistake, they kind of just start to compound, you know? Like, mentally, it's tough to kind of bring it back, but wow. Unfortunate there for Dupe and the team name. Frostbite taking a ground pound. He's going to have to go around. Oh, he's actually going to try this again, and he actually gets the clip. It's a pretty recent innovation on that star, going for the mountain, going for the clip to the mountain there. It's pretty easy, but it is a lot. It's easier than one might think, but it's still tougher than the old way that most people used to do the star. There was an old mountain clip that people used to do, but it was a lot more difficult, and nobody really does that anymore. So I think I think even like the dinosaurs like Punkay have actually adopted the left side mountain clip now in THI. So I think many people do it the old way. Because actually the left side even saves more time. So kind of interesting. It's a pretty, like I said, pretty recent strat development. So not something you see super often in SM64. Game's pretty optimized, as we all know. But yeah, now we've seen a lead change in Frostbite. Going to be heading into TTM, where anything can happen. Seeing plenty of meltdown here. We've seen plenty of great stages. So we'll have to kind of just wait and see what happens here. TTM is a very tough stage. We have 2 mountain clips right at the beginning. And they're pretty tough. It's a frame perfect trick. Got to press A and Z in the exact same frame. You could make it through that mountain. And Dupe actually playing it safe and just pressing B. So the difference there is that Frostbite went for the faster clip, and where you need to press A and Z on the same frame so you can do a jump dive. And Dupe actually just elected to just press B and just dive right into it, which is slower because you have to swim for a bit longer to get to the top, to get to the up warp, up the mountain. Whereas Frostbite just gets there, preferably instantly, like you saw. So Dupe, like we said, kind of just playing it a bit more safe. You notice that the Frostbite is going for what we call log wall kick, whereas Dupe's going around and using the log to get to this part of the stage. And log wall kick saves 1.5 seconds each time you do it, so it saves 3 seconds in 70 star and 4.5 in 120. So you do have to do this another time in 120 because you have to get the monkey star. So kind of interesting stuff. Frostbite going for the blast lonely shroom here, making it look pretty easy. Looks like Dupe's gonna be headed in for reds. You're gonna miss the last red there. Played a bit safe. Make sure you don't. Dupe saying in chat that it was the first time a ground pound saved him time, and that is true. If he didn't get that ground pound, he probably would have died. Either if he didn't die, he would have still missed the red and had to turn around and go back. Interesting route method for the reds there from Frostbite. So that's typically what he does, but if it was a backup, it was a good one. So Dupe going for the Blast Lonely Shroom here as well. Went for a bit slower setup than Frostbite, but nevertheless making it look easy. And we have 1 more to go here for each of these runners. Got to go either around or, well, I guess you could either direction is around the Chuckya, but the method that Frostbite just did saves a little bit of time, but it is risky because he can grab you there. We're going to see Dupe go the other way around. So next we have SL. SL, as we know, not too hard of a stage, but there's a couple stars that can give you a lot of trouble. Top of the Snowman's Head, Whirl from the Freezing Pond. Pretty interesting that he goes for In the Deep Freeze first. It's a backup that most runners use. Usually, you'll go for Top of the Snowman's Head first, and if you fail the speed kick or something along those lines, you don't make up that incline, you just, like this, like Frostbite did. Normally, you just go take the ice box, and it's a pretty quick backup, but instead he's going to go for Whirl from the Freezing Pond. I suppose it wasn't too different of a backup, but at the same time, not one that I typically see too often. If I had to take a guess, we'll probably see an SL Reds out of Dupe here, because Dupe has been playing it pretty safe this whole race. Frostbite, go for the Snowman's Head Star. Missing the rollout there, but at least he didn't take a spill from the top. Looks like we are going to see an SL Reds out of Dupe here. So SL Reds loses time. Uh-oh. Takes a bonk there. So SL Reds here, let me explain. Loses time over TTC 100. Doing compounding TTC 100 with a Thwomp Star. If you can get the second star grab in 1 minute and 14 seconds or less, you save time over doing SL Reds. But the hard part is actually doing that because SL Reds is a really hard stage. So, excuse me, TTC 100 is a very hard star. So you'll see a lot of runners, more so than not newer runners, will do SL Reds just because, like I said, it's a bit easier. It doesn't really lose too much time. So it's going to look like Frostbite is ahead here, but he's still not. The difference in which Dupe will basically Frostbite will not save enough time doing TTC 100, or at least probably to make up the difference in lead here. He'll probably save time because Frostbite is a really good player and his TTC 100 is probably pretty good, but I don't think he'll make up the difference between SL Reds and then the lead that Dupe has on top of it. So we're down at the HMC. We're going back into the basement. The reason we go all the way back into the basement is because it saves 1 second. Grab this MIP star over the star we used to grab, which I believe is SL Reds actually. I think we used to do SL Reds and TTC 100 if I recall. Or was it? Yeah, I think it was that. Or perhaps it was. I think actually it was Toxic Maze. Just saves about a second. But the second MIP star is such a free star that it really makes sense to do it. Because not only does it save time, it's just easier. So 2 more stars to go for Frostbite and 3 for Dupe, I believe. No, 4. We need 9 out of here. So Frostbite going for Chris's Miracle here. Going to try to get a wall kick at the peak of our triple jump in order to hit the switch press, and Frostbite gets it. And Dupe not electing to do the box triple jump. Just going to click the elevator. So 1 more to go here for Frostbite. 3 more for Dupe. Dupe unfortunately missing the Chris's Miracle. Gonna have to get the backup. So we're gonna be headed back upstairs to the tippy top of the castle, what we call tipping. And we have the 2 hardest stages in the run, TTC and Rainbow Ride. These stages, if you make a mistake, it probably leads to death, more than likely not. And on top of that, the stars are just pretty hard. So we'll see how Frostbite manages to do it. I'm going for the Lakitu bounce here. Pretty tough strat. Snipe up Lakitu bounce. As we all know, it's quite a meme, but Frostbite playing it very safe here on this pole grab. Bit of an interesting camera choice there, but Frostbite make it look easy. And Dupe going to be joining Frostbite up here in Rainbow Ride pretty soon. Frostbite going for the red star. probably the most chill star in this stage. The rest are really tough. This one can be tough. You can just kind of like did a couple movement clubs, you can lose time, but overall there's not really much risk of death or anything like that. Dupe, unfortunately, missing. I'm not really sure what he was going for there. Maybe a long jump to a wall kick or something like that. Nice tricky triangles done by both of them. Oh, Dupe having an issue with the ending here. Luckily finishing the star up. Frostbite with the last star of Rainbow Ride. Swinging in the breeze. Pretty tough star, but not too bad. This Dupe hits the Lakitu bounce. Kind of funny that Dupe goes for like pillar full, and then we'll go and then hit something like Lakitu bounce in the same run. It's just kind of a funny juxtaposition of strats there. You know, pillar full being very, very safe and Lakitu bounce being pretty tough. But then again, some people think the alternative to Lakitu bounce is arguably harder, which I don't know. Depends on who you are. But regardless, Frostbite looks like he's in the lead. I do not believe he is in the lead. I think it's possible, maybe. But he has a pretty long star ahead of him here in TTC 100 plus Swamp. Like I said, he's going to want to have this done in preferably under 1 minute and 14 seconds in order to save time overdoing SL Reds. So we'll have to see. Go for the single jump. Not sure if that was intentional. Usually you double jump there, but the single jump's a little bit faster, but it's a lot more risky. Oh. It's about the one bonk you can take in this stage and not face certain death. Perhaps the invis wall. Oh, when he hit it! Commentator's curse. Apologies. Alright, so Frostbite finishing up the 100 coin here. As Dupe heads into TTC, and he just got a singular stomp of Thwomp. He ledge grabbed there, and a ground pound. Lots of ground pounds coming from Dupe today. He's going to be doing Stomp the Thwomp just alone here. Missing the ledge grab. So you have very interesting camber there. You don't really see that too often there for this piece of movement. But nice ending movement so far here for Dupe. Goes for the triple jump off the box. Very clean. Nice ending there. Frostbite going for the flipper movement here. Pretty tough stuff, but not too bad for Frostbite. Lots of time loss is possible on this flipper movement. You miss one, and you're down like 15 or 20 seconds. And Dupe going for the one that saves the most time first. This Dupe hits another flipper movement, looking good. So does Dupe. Looking very clean. As I say that, Dupe has a bit of a struggle here. See, personally, at this point, if I had kind of missed the, if I had done what Dupe had done, I probably just would have gone for the start below it, because at that point, the pit and the pendulums, you're already like losing time anyway. You just do it moving or non-moving. Duke gonna actually not do flippers for this last one, or maybe perhaps he missed it. We had a bad angle. I actually kind of was watching Frostbite there. Oh, and Frostbite taking a death. And I will say that is not the most common death you see. That jump kick that he took there, I believe he was probably going for a jump dive, but maybe didn't quite have the speed that he was looking for. And when Mario's in the animation of doing a jump kick, you can't ledge grab. So that's what happened there. So a bit of a rough TTC so far, or a bit of a rough section there, I guess, for Frostbite. Other than that, it's been a pretty solid TTC. Had a couple issues on the 100 coin, but can't really like blame yourself for hitting a invis wall. We both have the red star to go here. And Dupe falling down. Something must have happened between SL and Rainbow Ride, SL and yeah, I guess here, because Dupe was in the lead, and obviously now Frostbite just has bits to go. Dupe is not super close. I mean, it's kind of close. It could go down to throws, but Dupe has to go and get the Toad Star, whereas Frostbite is already in the stage. So Frostbite just kind of has to play it safe here and hit all these throws and is in the bag. So we will see. Not sure if he's listening to the commentary, because if he was, he would realize that he's ahead. He probably wouldn't be going for this left side movement, but he's going to anyway. Sibo punch, and he misses it and falls down the stage. Looks like we might have a bit of a race here, folks. Not that it's as important in a relay. I guess if you just finish within a couple seconds of your opponent, it's probably not a huge deal. And for another placebo punch, he gets it this time. We're going to see Duke taking the pole. Playing it a lot more safe here. And Duke isn't too far behind. It's going to be about a throw's difference. Nice elevator movement there from Duke. Duke just randomly busting out the strats. So yeah, it looks like we have about a throw's difference right now. So Frostbite has to manage to get all these ones, or no, not looking too great. There's the first one. Nice regrab. And two. And looking like this might be it. And that'll be the third. So Frostbite going to take the victory over Duke. That means his team gets a bit of a head start, but really close race there. Well played by both runners, getting high 53s. And Frostbite with a 53.44. Duke with a 53.51. So that'll about do it for Super Mario 64. Again, I'm Collins VG. Thanks a lot, everybody. I'll be passing it off to, I believe, Eden. And enjoy watching Super Mario Sunshine and Odyssey. I know I will be. So thanks again for having me, everybody. And we'll catch you later.
All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Well, I shouldn't say welcome, but I will say welcome to Super Mario Sunshine. This race is insanely close. But yeah, we should be getting up both SMS runners up on the restream for you all. And yeah, just a forewarning. me and Sauce28 do not know about this game. This is my third time doing SMS. I think this is your second time.
Yeah, it is. I do have some like preconceived SMS knowledge because I ran it for a very brief period, but yeah, I think for the most part I'll need the experts in chat to help me when it comes to information.
Last time, what you mistook a skip, and you called it. Skip.
I called travel skip honey skip.
Yeah.
That was what I did last time.
Yes, I'm calling you out for that again.
Thanks.
But yeah, these runners' PBs are about 2 minutes apart from each other. Talk has the let me get my notepad up. A 1:17.14 and Deathline has a 1:19.09. That might seem like a lot of difference, but it will all be made up in the SMO portion of the relay, because Mitch, who's on Deathline's team, is 2 minutes faster than Light Run. So yeah, I think it will be really balanced out. And apparently, I've been told Deathline has been on some 1:19 paces. Apparently, he's had like his PB for like 4 years. So it'd be really awesome to see him get a 1:18 in a race.
That'd be cool.
But yeah, we kind of just sat in that cutscene for a bit, came out to spray water on this pollution piranha for a bit, and then we're going back into another cutscene. So yeah, SMS, very exciting in the first like 6 minutes of the game.
Yeah, basically within like the first 6 minutes of SMS, 5 minutes is cutscenes. So yeah, we have a little bit to sit through. Also, yeah, I don't know if did you mention the SMO PBs, because the SMS and SMO PBs basically like cancel each other out. Because did you mention that?
I kind of did, but you can continue if you want.
Give me a sec. Let me go to our DMs. What were the PBs? So
I just said them.
I zoned out. Yeah. So
Rude.
Talk has a 1:17 and Light Run has a 59. And then Deathline has a 1:19 and Mitch has a 57. So basically there's 2 minutes difference between each of the PBs, but the players are connected in a way they're basically the exact same. And considering the fact that we were only 7 seconds difference out of SM64, this should be a pretty interesting race.
Yeah. It's going to be really close. Like, Mitch, if you don't know, is the currently second best runner in Super Mario Odyssey, but he did get the first 57 ever, and that's still his PB. So very skilled runner. And Light Run, one of the many people now joining the collection of sub hours in the SMO any percent table. He's improved quite a lot recently. So yeah, I think it's gonna make for a good race, but I'm kind of getting ahead of myself. I just know more about Odyssey than SMS. But yeah, what else will we talk about in this cutscene? The fact that they're both using Italian. No, wait, none of that.
No, I think Deathline is playing on is Deathline playing on NTSCU? I presume, because I imagine it would be in Japanese if it was NTSCJ, and obviously Italian for PAL, which Talk9 is using. But yeah, NTSCU is the slowest version to run SMS on, with PAL being second fastest, but does have the fastest text. The reason that Japanese is faster is due to some differences in shines, as far as I'm aware. So
yeah, like
go on.
Yeah, I don't know if it's the same as like SM64, where there's like 1 star that's like not in a box or something like that. I don't know if it's like that, but I don't know. I cannot remember for the life of me.
Or actually, no. I think the reason that Japanese is faster is because it loads Delfino Plaza, I think, like 0.3 seconds faster. And since that happens,
7.3 pod.
well, since that happens so many times over the run, it does save like a good few seconds, if not more than that, which saves time.
I mean, traditionally, the NTSC versions have always been faster due to the frame rate, but obviously with a NTSC and PAL differences kind of died out after like the Wii, I think. So like you don't really get any differences anymore, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, nowadays there's usually just one copy of a game for all.
Which is the way it should be, chat. Take notes, game developers. Could you imagine like someone like just developing a game in PAL needlessly just to like get the nostalgic feel of playing in PAL?
Yeah, definitely not me.
We're out of the cutscenes now, I'm pretty sure. You have to defeat this piranha. And you also get to watch this little cutscene, which, like, erects the statue of, like, the main place where you, like, go into stuff, I think. I don't know.
Princess, look!
Yeah.
The statue's head!
Yeah? Okay. Smile. Anyway, here's Shadow Mario, not Shadow Luigi, contrary to popular belief.
Now that's Bowser's Fury. Smile.
Spoilers, what the heck?
A hot new speed game.
Oh god, good lord. Anyway, yeah, you kind of just chase down Shadow Mario, who is trying to yoink Princess Peach. I think the whole point of yoinking Princess Peach in this game is that Bowser told Bowser Jr. that she's like their mother or something.
Yeah, that is.
And it's so strange, but yeah that's...
It's an interesting plot.
Yeah, for sure.
And also, yeah, I think Talk got early M, but Deathline didn't. Basically, you spray the M right before I think you do like a spam spray right before Shadow Mario paints the M on the wall, and it just opens it up ahead of time. It only saves a very small amount, but it's a neat little trick. And also, when they were fighting Shadow Mario in the plaza, I think both runners successfully got the quick kill, which, as far as I'm aware, is where you do a spam spray on a certain part of the rollout animation, which basically concentrates all of the water in Shadow Mario's face. And,
you see, you shouldn't have agreed to commentate the speed game that has the most water in it, Kyle.
Gonna get made fun of for my accent. Feels bad, man.
You know, in this game, Mario just carries around the massive water bottle. New name, chat, new name.
Baby Ray.
Do you remember, like, any of the strats that we, like, renamed last time we commentated because we didn't know the names?
Well, you see, I as far as I'm aware, calling Serena 3 the banana split was actually a thing. But I think there was one that I said that just wasn't the case at all.
We have to call it that again. That was amazing.
I think that was like a very like early name for the trick.
Fighting Petey the Piranha. This fight isn't that bad. Like the top runners get a 10-1x. So I think this is looking good for both of them. The PT fight that you kind of have to worry about is like the one with RNG in it, and it's pain sometimes if you get a really slow PT. I don't know what a good RNG pattern looks like, so chat will have to tell me. But yeah.
Yeah, I might be able to tell. You basically just don't want PT to go to any of the like continuation spots, because on PT's route there's some spots that he'll like come to the ground at, and there's some that he'll continue going. And an ideal pattern is basically to get the 3 closest like drop spots as quick as possible.
I feel like you've like gained knowledge since the last time we did this.
I think I just paid
gained
attention.
0 knowledge.
Yeah, I paid attention to people who were correcting me in chat the last time I commentated this.
I don't remember that far back. So yeah, this is the first floodless stage. I believe, like, isn't this essentially like a sequence break or something? Like, you're not meant to do this early? Or is it?
No, you
like, are you?
Yeah, this is intended.
Oh, interesting. I always thought that this was meant to be done like a bit later.
No, you might be thinking of the fact that we don't do Bianco 1, but I'm pretty sure that was actually intended by the devs to be possible that you don't have to do Bianco 1. But yeah.
But by doing the oh, okay, yeah, no man. Okay, I'm mixing them up. I'm being you from last time. Yeah, that makes sense.
Pepe laugh. Oh, so yeah, we're gonna be doing travel skip.
Yeah, not honey skip.
Not honey skip. I'm not gonna make the same mistake twice. So yeah, basically what happens is once the players have done the final hit of damage to this piranha, they're gonna go over to the Bianco M basically and jump in as the cutscene that shows Rico Harbor starts, and it basically puts Mario in two places at once. Yeah.
Yeah, it also causes a massive earthquake, but no fatalities were caused in the making of this video game. I promise. Let's go just on top side. Let's see on the flank side. No problem.
I assume the timing for it is, I don't want to say lenient, but it doesn't seem too hard to hit because I've never seen someone mess it up.
No, I saw someone mess it up.
Fair enough. Maybe it isn't that lenient then.
I swear wasn't it Despin? Not to call Despin out, but I'm pretty sure I was commentating and I think Despin messed it up, yeah. And I could tell because like the screen wasn't like shaking the way it should have done, and then they had to like reset it up and do it again next time they went into the level. So yeah, lost them some time.
And yeah, both runners doing red coins here. Definitely getting a little bit of time to catch up because Talk had a little bit of an issue climbing. Definitely.
Yeah, as I'll say, I think Deathline definitely had the better movement now. So now it looks like they're pretty much tied. Well, okay, not completely like synced up, but that's pretty good enough. But yeah, still early days because there's if you're unaware, this speedrun has a lot of RNG in it, and it's painful. And usually in like the earlier stages, you won't be very much separated because, like, you know, it's the levels that everyone plays and optimizes easier because they're so early on. But yeah, it's only really when you start to like get like 20-30 minutes into the speedrun you start to see a real difference between races. But yeah, both runners are kind of like setting up for this PT fight now. Kind of mentioned it earlier. Obviously, it's got a lot of RNG in it. I think we ended up saying there was like 738 patterns or something like that.
I'd have to check that number.
it was around that number if I remember correctly. For the RNG region, so yeah, hopefully it goes well. Definitely I'm running out of water, Monketos.
Yeah, thankfully.
Getting a 1-up hog. It's a getting a 1-up hog.
Yeah, thankfully this level has a lot of water around it, so you can refill if needs be. Looks like, I think Deathline is getting a better pattern than Talk is. At least from the looks of things so far.
I have no idea. I'm just gonna say yeah. definitely is having a better pattern right now. Yeah, as I disclosed earlier, I just I don't know too much about this speaking, but yeah, that definitely looks faster in terms of like PT falling.
Yeah.
Seem to be struggling with that spring, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah, Tog's still finishing the fight first, but yeah, I do think Deathline got better RNG for sure.
Any SMS experts in chat who can confirm or deny?
Yeah, feel free to call us out at any point if we're just talking complete garbage.
True. Alright, I think I can turn my noise suppression off now. Easy clap.
Pog.
Elimina.
We'll see, we're heading on to Gelato Beach now. We will be seeing GBS, which I guess we'll explain when we get to it.
Yeah, it basically skips jelly because it's No, okay, shut up.
Skips Gelato 1 through 6.
Haha. Eden 8 tries to be funny because it sounds like jelly, okay?
True.
Like, you know how Americans have Jello? I can totally see like a brand of jelly just being called gelato. Isn't gelato like an actual dessert?
Yeah, it's ice cream.
Oh yeah, it is. I can see it being jelly.
At least I'm pretty sure it is. Yes, it is.
Any Italians in chat? I'm pretty sure it's Italian.
Yeah, it is. I mean, I don't think it's exactly ice cream, but it's pretty much ice cream.
Yeah, but if the name is Italian, then why is the name different in the Italian version?
Pepper thing.
Anyway, yeah, Gelato Beach skip, you get the coconut, and you basically use it to clip through like the ceiling and get to the moon. Usually you have a really massive watermelon.
Ooh.
That takes forever. Top
Missing out
not,
much.
yeah, Top not getting it. Gelato in Italian is ice cream. Yes, okay, I see now. Fivehead, I have become smart. Also, Italian translations changing everything. Not surprising. True, Leo. Yeah, definitely let's get it faster.
I think that was first try and Tog got it second.
Yeah.
But yeah, basically you use the coconut to like jam yourself inside the roof of the
Mario.
Yeah. You run against it perfectly and it'll put you inside the roof, and basically then you just hover inside that section until you make it to the shine. Also, that was a really fast kill for Tor.
Is there like a more quintessentially British name than Jam? Like,
it is
that was a fast kill because Death kind of didn't get it as fast, obviously.
Yeah. At least
rolls eyes.
Chasing Shadow Mario around the map like I used to do in my SMS runs.
Pebela.
It's harder than it looks, alright?
Mm-hmm. What's your SMS PB, Kyle?
It was like a 1-4x, alright? That's not important.
Pebela. That's worse than my SMO PB. That's how you know it's bad.
I mean, in fairness, the SMS world record is like 15 minutes slower than the SMO world record.
Nope. I won't take this. Anyway, yeah, we're going into this red pipe now. Oh, Pianta. Pod. Is... okay. No, I meant because Eden ate internet. That's also a really common theme with my commentary. It's scuffed because of my internet. Yeah, isn't Pianta the one with the Yoshi skip? Or am I getting really ahead of myself?
Yeah, Yoshi Skip is Pian's 5.
Yo, I know this game. I don't even know my favorite SMS level. I know I don't really like Rico. So it's like, I don't know. What's your favorite SMS level, Kyle?
Probably, honestly, I don't hate Pinna that much. Although, honestly, I really like Pianta Village, actually. The one that we're in at the moment. I think it's pretty good.
Epic.
But there is quite a bit of RNG to it, so...
No, I actually kind of like the one with the casino. Even though that's got RNG in it and hard stuff in it as well. Which one's the casino?
Serena...
Serena.
Fall.
Yeah, I kind of like Serena. Don't kill me.
Serena's awful.
No, I just like it, okay?
You have an RNG boss fight, then probably like the second worst.
I won't take
stage.
it. No.
Then you have
No.
no. Sorry,
Anyway, look, there's speedrunning in this speedrun. It's like Cooper free running, but worse. Because you can't go fast. Uh-oh. Monka S. Okay, never mind. You have a lot more leniency than expected.
Yeah, Piantisimo is always a joke in every place that he's in, because it's really easy to beat him, especially when you're a speedrunner.
Why is that? Because the goal is to go fast?
Exactly.
Yeah. Anyway, I like Serena because of the level design, okay? Leave me alone. This is a cool strat where you like lava boost across the lava, kinda.
Yeah, what is it? You take damage from the... I forget what they're called. I used to know what they were called. Are they called wind spirits? Yeah.
I don't know. Don't ask me.
Wait,
We can invent a new name for them right now if you want. They kind of look like the little blobs in Stardew Valley. Let's just call them what those are called.
Do you
What are
remember
those called again?
Are called?
Anyway, Deathline's having a really bad thingy-majig with the movement here. Must have lost like 10? I don't know. I'm guessing.
Hiccup there. But yeah, as I was saying, use the wind spirit to take damage and then use the iframes to jump across the lava to the end platform. That's how you do that, Shine.
Let me Google it. Hold on.
Also, this Shine has a small bit of RNG, because where the Chin Chomp heads at the start of the Shine is RNG. I think Talk actually got the best RNG because the Chin Chomp's heading straight over to the end section, and we'll see what kind of RNG death line gets here. I don't know how much time there is between the fastest and shortest spans, and I think Talk actually made a small mistake here. You're usually meant to scare the Chin Chomp into going into the Shine area, but it's not going to be too much of a pain to back up. Death seems to be getting decent RNG. It's not going all the way around the outside, but yeah, it's still a bit off.
Okay, I found it out. The things in Stardew Valley are called Junimos. Junimos. I know this isn't what we were looking for, but that's what I'm calling them now.
I'm like 99% sure they're called wind spirits.
Let me check, I guess.
And yeah, we won't be seeing them for the rest of the run as far as I'm aware, so yeah.
Alright, you ready for this?
What are they called?
Wind spirits, also known as gusts, but this doesn't look like the little small blobs.
Yeah, they're like little gusts of wind. That's why they're also known as gusts. Also, talk about Yoshi Skip, first try.
Yeah, but the blobs? What about the blobs? What about the Junimals?
To be fair, the what are they called? Like strolling stews, kind of look like the Junimos from Stardew Valley. Also, yeah, to explain Yoshi Skip real quick. Since we go to Pianta Village way ahead of schedule, because as far as I'm aware, the game intends you to do Pianta Village last, right before Corona Mountain.
This guy's being so mean.
You don't have Yoshi by this point in the level, which is actually... What is Deathline doing? Am I missing something? Oh, was Deathline waiting for... Oh, Deathline was waiting for the Pianta to walk a little bit across the platform. Ah, so they can get thrown all the way to the end. Yeah, that makes sense. But yeah, you don't have Yoshi by this point in the game, so you have to do a trick where you clip into the loading zone in order to get to the shine. I think it's also faster. Even if you had Yoshi, it is faster to do the shine this way, so it's kind of a win-win.
Yeah. Anyway, this level is really bad because it's RNG. But yeah, you have to wait for these chuckster thingies to chuck you. And whilst you're waiting, you can debate philosophical questions like, how much would a chuckster chuck if a chuckster could chuck wood? I don't know why I wanted to say that. I just wanted to say it.
Did Todd get early cycle light run? I didn't see, but yeah, at the end of the did they?
I'm pretty sure like Todd was waiting forever as well.
But
that's
yeah,
why I said, "Oh, this guy's mean." Because the chuckster was just like standing there minding his own business.
But yeah, basically, at the end there, if the chuckster has waited enough, he'll be in a good position to throw you to the end early. I think it saves about 20 seconds. It's like pretty devastating.
It saves a lot, yeah.
Yeah.
It also sucks.
Yeah, it can be a pretty big reset point for especially top level Sunshine speedrunners because it's like 25 minutes into the run, not 25 seconds. I think they prefer that.
Both SMO runners saying that they're gonna choke in an hour. That's not looking very good, is it? For this close race, I have promised everyone in chat. Also, no 2-minute time for talk. People leave.
I'm going to assume Doge was trying to say that it's about 25 seconds in that message.
Yeah.
That's also a bugfish.
Yeah. Why is that funny? I hate it. My second run is always garbage when I already finished my first run today. Then why didn't you just like wait to do your first run of the day in the race? That that's the 5-head strat. Anyway, yeah, Deathline got the 2:04 time. Easy. Improving. My first run sounds good. Just don't be garbage, 5-head.
all runs are garbage. There is no. What's the quote? What's the quote that Neo always used to have on his splits? All runs suck, just some to a lesser degree than others. Nice one.
Mitch would get a 57 2x and still say that the run's bad.
According to Doge, Talk just did something cool, but I'm too bad to notice.
And no, I feel like when you say a 1 frame, like especially when you like run SMO, it implies it's a bad thing. But anyway, isn't this honey skip now?
It is, yes.
Pog.
Talk having a little bit of an issue getting into the building, but does get there eventually. Basically, the way that this trick works is you die on the same frame that you trigger the cutscene, and it effectively skips it because the game gets confused.
The game's like, Mario shouldn't be dying here. The heck? 1 frame quick kill? Okay, that sounds good.
Did get it, yeah. And yeah, we'll see Deathline going to go do it now.
I mean, Mitch, technically, you have to play like within 7 seconds of your PB if like these runners like play like 2 minutes off each other. 5 head from Edenate. I don't know what I'm saying.
Also, speaking of cutscene skips, there was also another one at the start of a. I'm so mad. Oh no, what happened, Deathline? I see Deathline taking a second to set up honey skip.
Free, failing honey skip, Sag. How much does failing honey skip lose?
I didn't see where it spawned him back in. I assume it spawns you back at the Pianta exit pipe, so probably like 10, 15 seconds? I don't know. That's a number I'm just pulling out of nowhere, so if an SMS runner wants to correct me. Didn't I just click back in mounds? Ah, I see. Okay, yeah. I was,
Oh, okay.
If you died 30 seconds plus, okay.
Yeah, see, this is what happens when you put people who don't know what's happening in the game to commenting. We're just like, oh man, I don't know what's going on, but okay. Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense. I promise I'll make it up in the SMO comms chat. I know quite a bit about that game, I think.
You see, I have no redemption arc. I have to do well in SMS, otherwise my reputation is tainted.
This isn't blind commentating. This is my 3rd time doing it, which is more embarrassing at this point.
Yeah, I have also run the game. But yeah, there's actually a cutscene skip here in Pinna 1. If you go to exit area, I think we'll be seeing Deathline doing it right now. If you go to exit area as a cutscene is about to start, in Pinna 1 specifically, it doesn't work anywhere else. Basically, the game gets confused, and the result is a cutscene skip.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
There's so much going on in like Pinna because like Talk did mole skip, and then Deathline like did the fight with the rockets.
Yeah,
and then like also the cutscene skip.
I'll explain mole skip when Deathline gets to it. It's a relatively I will, yes. It's a relatively yeah, I bonked my water bottle on my microphone when I put it back on my desk. I apologize. It just like smashed my pop filter. There's nothing interesting in Pinna 3, right? Pinna 3 is just the turtle thingies. They're probably
I think Pinna 4 is where they do the little clip thing.
Oh no, it isn't. I
not?
don't think that was Italian for that shine. Yeah, it's red coins. Also, yeah, I didn't explain mole skip while Death was doing it. God damn it. Basically, you dive into the cannon as the mole is retreating, and it basically pulls you in with him, and you don't have to throw the 3 bombs into the mole, and you just hit the loading zone. Also, going to see some interesting movement from Talk here, because red coins is pretty interesting.
You know, I think I asked this last time, but why are they red coins in SMS?
You did.
And SM64, but they're purple coins in Galaxy and SMO. Explain that, chat.
Listen, they just felt like switching it up. Variety is the spice of life.
And there's those green coins in 3D World. Lol. They used all the red coins.
Yeah, Bowser ran out.
Red coins are 8, purple are 100. No, that's not true because purple coins are also 50. I know there's green coins in 3D World, that's why I said it. There's also red coins in the 2D Mario games with those red rings. Anyway, isn't this the cool clip thing that I always enjoy seeing? Also in NSBW? No, just you. Well, you would know that, Mitch, wouldn't you? Kipo.
No, this is the boring shine for kinda, like
I want to see the cool shine.
Yeah, the only interesting thing about this shine is killing all of the turtles in one cycle, which is like the main thing that saves time here, but it's not. I wouldn't say it's that interesting to look at.
Yeah, you get all the spooky sunflowers out. Monka-esque. sunflowers. I feel like I'm just. I feel like I just did admit my weird fear for sunflowers every time I commentate. It's just terrible.
I think Talk got that in 2 sunflowers there.
Is that good?
2 cycles. It's not too bad.
Okay. Pog!
I think I've only successfully done it in 1 cycle once, so it's... I would say it's relatively difficult, but I don't think I'm a good benchmark for what's hard in this game.
I feel like Carolina and Chaz just kind of trying to trigger me here with this post. It's not funny. It's just a little black void in the middle, alright? It's weird. And do you know how tall sunflowers get? It's ridiculous.
They are pretty tall. Rigged.
I'm so mad.
Something that tells me that Deathline might have not gotten a 1 cycle with the turtles. Oh yeah, these are not nice placements at all. Oh, that's really unfortunate. Got 4 out of 5, but got ground pounded by the last one. So we'll have to do a second cycle just for the last.
Kind of the clip.
Yeah. CYG time.
Yeah. So, chat, I'm gonna explain this the best way I can. You see these little flying things? You get Yoshi, and when you eat the fruit, Yoshi changes color, and the platforms you turn the bugs into do different stuff. So you turn one into a purple platform and one into an orange platform, and one does a slidey thing. Okay, actually, I can't remember what the yellow one does. Anyway, the purple one slides over, and you skip something. I forget what it is that you skip. But it's pretty cool, chat.
Yeah, you skip doing the Yoshi Go Around Shine. I think you actually skip a shine as well, if I'm not mistaken. You don't do the Ferris wheel shine, which I think is Pinna 5. So, yeah. It skips Pinna 5 and also basically avoids you doing Pinna 6. Also, I feel 8 years old because I almost had to mute my mic from laughing at the fact that the Italian word for juice is succo. Yes, I am admitting to this.
At Tyrone, how do you live like this? What's wrong with succo? Nothing, Leo. Not a thing, Leo.
But
my God.
Talk got it pretty well, and what is it? Got a really nice secret stage as well. Also, you'll see them do fruit storage, which is where you
fish now.
Oh no! Deathline turned the stew into a platform, but it wasn't close enough to the park door, so he couldn't use it to clip through. That's really unfortunate. But yeah, they do fruit storage here, where you eat a fruit and then jump off of Yoshi as it's getting eaten, and the next time you tongue with Yoshi, it will give you the fruit. At least as far as I'm aware. Oh no, Deathline.
I'm surprised Deathline hasn't said pain in chat yet.
The stew despawned, so he has to restart the shine. That really does suck. Also, yeah, we completely missed Talk doing Shadow Mario, but Shadow Mario shines are pretty much all the same once you've explained the first one.
Oh, sorry, I keep on yawning. Oh, heck, I need to... Okay. There we go, chat. Anyway, Talk is doing a thing that looks like a warp thingy. That was cool. Where did Kyle go?
Yeah, sorry, I was reading something.
Kyle.
I'm sorry, what did you want explaining?
Nothing. I just feel lost when I'm like left to my own devices. I can't commentate for 5 seconds without someone reaffirming everything that I'm saying.
I'm here now. You have my full undivided attention.
Oh, definitely
the
finally gets the thing.
Yeah, it's good. Heading into the floodless part of the stage now. And
Yeah.
also, Talk doing the Koopa Bloopa fight, which sucks. I never like this fight. I think,
Alright.
what's Rico 2? I forget what Rico 2 is.
Points? Question mark?
Is it Beyblade?
Play. Play. I forgot. I think Rico 2 is the blue coins. Or it's the no, I think the
it's the
surfing
race.
shell comes later on. Oh,
It's
is it?
I think it's the raid. Oh no, wait, no. Wait,
No, I thought the race is later.
wait, is it? Am I losing my mind? No, it is the race. Yeah, it's the race. I thought
Is
I was
it?
going nuts
Watch
for a
it?
second. Yeah, it's the race, trust me. When you go through this pipe, it's the race.
Okay, honey, I'll trust you.
Told you. And also,
I like how I like how I'm just calling you like by your first name and I just said honey and given 0 context. This must be so funny to listen to if you don't know us at all. Also, like he's definitely doing
yeah,
this is a weird Shadow Mario threat.
Deathline is not having a lot of fun with Pinner Park at the moment. Hopefully, Rico treats him nicer.
I wanna cry, Satch.
Light run, you better 102. I can only do so much. Yeah, chat, we believe in Deathline. And talk going into Rico 3 here, which I think is Beyblade. What do people call it? Because I got berated for calling it Beyblade last time. But isn't that like actually one of the strats for this? I swear there is actually like a strat for the shine called Beyblade, and that's just what I call it now. It's like the momentum spin that you do, right? Although Talk didn't do it there. It's called fidget spinner. Of course, it's called fidget spinner. Ooh, Talk hovering a little bit too early, and then bonking against the boat. That really sucks. Shouldn't be too hard to back up. Yeah, it gets back over there. And still has a pretty decent lead over Deathline because of the unfortunate things that happened in Pinner. Kappa? Okay, it's not called fidget spinner, thank God. I was like, please don't tell me the SMS community actually called the strat this. I much preferred Beyblade. Language is talking and playing in Italian. It is I think it's the fastest language in the game overall, but yeah, Talk9 is playing on PAL, and Deathline is playing on NTSC-U. So in terms of versions, Talk will save a little bit of time, because Italian text is significantly faster than English.
Well, if Deathline's playing on the Switch, Smile.
Oh, are they?
No, I said what if they are.
Oh, I see. It would probably be in 16:9 if Deathline was playing on Switch, unless they squished it.
Sweet. Yeah. Anyway, get ready for a green cycle, or blue cycle, or red cycle, or yellow cycle.
I don't think those actually apply to the... Oh! Talk getting a low jump dive and takes a death. Also, did you turn noise suppression on, Eden?
Yeah, because I put my fan on.
Ah, I see. Yeah, it's kind of messing with your mic at times.
Well, do you want to hear my fan? I'm like cold. I apologize for noise suppression. Start.
Oh my god! The 5-head bonk. What a save from Talk. Bonks intentionally, or I don't know if it was actually intentional, but it was really good regardless. But yeah, bonked against the peg, and the like height from the bonk got him back onto the platform. That's kind of nuts.
Got red cycle, by the way. I'm pretty sure the cycles apply to that level. Heck you. Can someone confirm or deny? Actually, don't bother confirming or denying. I want to be right. Anyway. Edenate. Yeah, this is the part of Rico that I was imagining with like the scaffolding and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, this is the second Koopa Blooper fight.
Resident Sleeper. Basically an auto-scroller. Also, are you sure it's the noise suppression and not my internet?
Yeah, it's the noise suppression.
Wow, toxic.
Your voice is coming through to some degree, but it's, yeah, the noise suppression is kind of dampening it.
Wow, toxic chat.
Also, yeah, Talk finishing up the Koopa Blooper rematch. Basically the exact same as the first fight, just with, I don't even know what's different. I think they are virtually the same fight, unless somebody in chat wants to correct me.
They're both the same.
I mean, they both suck, that much is true.
You suck.
Sedge. Also, yeah, I think Talk will be doing red coins now. This shine sucks, because you can die right at the end. Like, you can literally die on the final, like, shine platform, because if you bonk with the bloopers while you're riding them, it's an instant death. Which I think is really stupid, but yeah.
Well, what cycle do you think Deathline's gonna get?
Blue cycle, honey.
I'm making this a thing.
Let's see, I think Deathline having a little cleaner. It's green cycle.
No, it is technically blue.
Oh, I see that. That's blue cycle, is it?
It is! When the blue peg is showing at the end.
But yeah, the Deathline definitely had a much cleaner secret stage. So let's just call Eden Honey. I did. Problem? TF.
Problem.
That just made my day.
Tone Doodle. Problem. Did you not hear me calling sauce honey? Probably not.
I'll see you
Anyway,
talk.
I was just going to say I should be able to turn my phone off again. It was just getting a bit cooler, so yeah. Then like noise suppression can stop being on. Smile.
Yeah, Talk doing the Shadow Mario kill here. Hopefully, yeah, gets Shadow Mario on the first bit here, because it becomes a real pain to chase him after that first section. Because again, on the scaffolding, yeah.
Can I ask a really off-topic question?
Sure.
Does anyone in chat know if like your fan heater is meant to like spark and stuff?
I don't think so.
Yeah, me neither. I think it needs replacing, honestly, because it like keeps sparking and stuff. It's kind of monkey ass, to be honest with you.
That's pretty scary.
As scary as that time I plug in my bedroom short-circuited and nearly set my house on fire. That's a really specific Eden 8 life reference right there, chat.
Technical difficulties with Eden 8.
My internet's bad, my fan heater's bad, my plug socket in my bedroom is bad, every laptop that I buy is terrible. Anyway, chat, back to the speed game. I love this. My favorite 3D Mario.
Talk heading into Bianco 2 here. You actually do Bianco in 2 parts in the speedrun. Because I think it saves time on a cutscene. Usually the reason that stages are done in the order that they are is because of cutscenes. So yeah, it is slightly faster to leave these 2 shines until the end. Because I think you have the Rico Harbor cutscene every time you leave Bianco until you complete it. Unless somebody wants to correct me on that. But yeah, it
What
saves
about German route?
German route is where you do Bianco. I think you fully complete Bianco. It's a little bit easier because Bianco 6, the shine that Talk is doing right now, is considered to be a pretty difficult shine. And it's nice to get it out of the way early on. But yeah, it is faster to do them later.
I was only referencing it as a joke.
Well, you got the explanation anyway.
Okay.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Also, I think Deathline's just finishing up Rico now. Yeah, this is so both runners doing Shadow Mario shines, but for different stages. So yeah, Deathline about 2 shines behind, which makes sense after what happened in Pinna.
What's your favorite Shadow Mario shine?
Let's think.
I actually muted my mic for that sneeze. That was pre-gamer.
Easy clap. Yeah, you see, the problem is I can't mute my mic to mute a sound because you just hear my like loud brown switch keyboard if I go to mash mute. It's basically as loud as the sneeze. I think my favorite Shadow Mario shine is
On the statues.
I will find. We're just making a reference to a moon that I often forget in my Super Mario Odyssey Darker Side speedruns. But yeah, I think I think Pianta is my favorite Shadow Mario shine because you get a lot of distance with it.
I'm gonna miss like you during SMO. I can't bully you whilst you like go to bed and whatever.
I'll be there in spirit to be your metaphorical punching bag.
Thank you. Anyway, top in the best stage in the run. You heard it here first, chat. Serena. Who doesn't love Serena?
PogChamp. I don't.
So you do love Serena?
No, I don't love Serena.
But I said who doesn't love Serena, and you said I don't, which is a double negative.
Not like Duck. I've been backed into a corner here, chat. I've been bamboozled. Anyway.
Fun fact, Serena means mermaid.
I see.
What's a merman then? In Italian?
What is
I'm
Serena?
asking the real questions here.
I imagine it'd be Sereno. And before I actually Mr. Worldwide this, can I get a confirmation in chat?
Why does Sereno remind me of Amino? Dorime. Like Siren?
I guess
Yeah.
Sereno? Horse chin? But yeah, basically to explain this boss fight, you spray water at the Manta, you usually spam spray, so your index finger and thumb are absolutely destroyed by the end of the shine. And the Manta breaks off and heads in different directions, and that part is RNG.
Serenity. It's so good. Oh, that's fantastic. Anyway, look guys, the casino.
Will you be my Serenity, Eden?
No.
Sedge. But yeah, after you've destroyed enough of the mana, the little manas turn purple or pink, depending on which one you think it is. I'm covering my bases. And head towards you. So at that point, the RNG is basically over, and you're good.
Yeah. Smile. Anyway, we get to see some. Is it the banana split?
No, we've got a secret stage first, honey. Then you can make fun of me.
Stop calling me honey unironically. Man, the banana split. Yeah, it's what Kyle calls the. You know the moon you get in the casino where you like clip in with the banana. Like, he called it the banana split last time we commentated, and I thought it was really funny. You don't? Well, you're gonna see it after the secret stage. Oh. Okay. Talk wanting. No. Why is Mitch saying no?
It's been a long time. What do people even call that shine nowadays? Like, what do people call the strat where you split from the banana to get the shot? Oh, talk! Oh no! Yeah, missed the jump input there. It's fine though because he respawns in the secret stage. That is like the one redeeming quality of secret stages, is that you respawn at the start of the actual stage itself.
Hey, head saucy, honey. Yeah, and I told him to stop.
So
yeah.
They call it Surrender 3. Shut up, Midge.
Oh yeah, that's really funny actually. Go on, Mitch. You tell him. Anyway, I really like this secret stage because of the design, but you know, people hate my opinions apparently, so I'll shut up. Yeah, Deathline is now spawning in the casino. Pog. Is it the banana moon now? I really want the name Banana Split to catch on. It's just so funny to me.
But yes, it is. It is time for the infamous banana split.
Hog. I like secret stages. SMS is a weird game though. SMS is pretty strange.
Yeah, I think the main thing that drew me towards SMS was the floodlit stages. I don't really like any of the other ones. It's just like one stage, like one level per stage that I actually enjoy playing. The rest just kind of suck. Alright.
Yo, pause champ. Easy.
The banana has been split chat.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this skips you going all around in the little hotel rooms and stuff.
Yeah, this shine is stupid without that trick.
I feel like shines in this game either take 10 minutes or 2 seconds to get, but like casually. Yeah, so now it's Deathline's turn to do the secret stage. Maybe he'll manage to do it a tiny bit better and save time. Maybe? Question mark? Who knows? Super Mario sucks. How didn't we see this, chat? It was right there in front of us this entire time.
When the sunshine is looking sus.
No. Anyway, isn't this another clip?
Yeah, this is Casino Skip.
Serena's got so many good clips in it.
Talk falling on a Casino Skip. Going for a second attempt, this looks much better, yeah. Sidesteps in, dives into the pipe. Easy clap.
Easy.
Look at that pipe suck.
Another floodless stage.
Alright, fine. I was kind of scared for a second there, but I think that's just intended strats. And this is some clean movement here from Talk.
Yo, red cycle?
That orange. It's not even red.
No, there was orange before and then it was red as it was turning. So, red cycle.
Yep.
Listen, I make the cycle rules here. You have no power.
Also, we're now going into probably the second biggest case of RNG in the run. Although, I think this one has the potential to be the biggest RNG time loss in the run, because I think technically you can get infinite extra cycles, but as far as I'm aware, it's something like... Isn't it like 60-40 distributed? So I think someone said 50-50 as a joke, and I think someone corrected them last time I was commentating.
Yeah, someone said 50-50 as like, it can either give you a cycle or it can give you a cycle or something as a joke.
The age-old meme of there are two outcomes, therefore it's 50-50.
Yeah, Dream's just lucky, chat. There was only two outcomes. We get political here on the SMS stream now.
You either get an ender pearl or you don't get an ender pearl.
Anyway, yeah, the King Boo fight, I think the most extra cycles someone said that someone's ever gotten is like 8 or something, which is really unlucky. Using 8 cycles. Smile. So yeah, let's see the RNG. Everyone's favorite acronym. Right?
Yep.
Is it your favorite acronym?
It is, yeah. I love RNG. It's great.
Yeah, actually Mitch is right. Everyone's favorite RNG is clearly Mecha Wiggler.
Yeah, thankfully.
Which isn't even bad in comparison to this.
Yeah, like in Odyssey, our biggest amount of RNG can lose you like a few seconds, and that's about it. Although it will kill runs at top level, but it's usually
I think I've ever seen... Actually, no. I think if it's a bad run, I've seen people reset to Wiggler
yeah, if it's a decent run, they will usually...
But I've never seen like an actual run die to it. I don't think.
Do you think I want to lose 4 in Mecha Wiggler?
Yes. I mean, to be fair, losing 4 is like a 308, which is bad.
I don't think Todd got any extras there.
Nope. No extras. Nope.
Considering they saved time there, I will assume that they got no extras. SMR runners can play 25 off sub, which is the time loss when you don't have an early cycle in SMS. Yeah, true. I think not necessarily standards for consistency, but like comparison to some of best, it is probably like a significantly wider gap for SMS than it is for Odyssey.
Mitch, I'll talk. If you get some good exits in your race, I'll talk about best exits. All right, I promise.
I think there was an extra cycle there for Deathline.
Yeah, it was. Do it. Oh, okay. You. Wait, we're pulling up the sheet, chat.
Every time Mitch exits a kingdom, say how much he is off of best exit.
Yeah, I will actually do that. if you want, Mitch. I feel like it might get a bit toxic though.
I was gonna say don't do that. That would definitely get toxic.
I won't even do DSS. I bet you could get a best exit without DSS, honestly.
Hell no.
No, because... Sorry, I'm getting really off topic from SMS, but these best exits are really unoptimized chat. like, yeah. Anyway, sorry, I'll stop talking about SMO.
Definitely kicking the fruit into King Boo's mouth there.
Mitch, you won't get a 102. I feel like it's literally impossible for you to get a 102. Is that another extra cycle?
I think it is, yeah. I think Deathline's getting really bad RNG here. No, no Kibo will be after this.
That's another extra cycle.
Oh my. Is that 3?
Yeah,
That's gonna be like
free so far.
really awful RNG.
They.
They
Easy.
frostbite.
Where's the pronouns on layout? Weird chimp. No, I think it was. I might be being done now. I got 2 extra?
Got 2
Okay,
extra.
well, shut up.
I thought I saw 3. Never mind. I guess that.
Well,
I mean, it's still
blame
pretty.
Kyle.
It's just it's still pretty awful RNG, but it's fine. For a Kolnoki means shell in Italian. That would make sense because there is a giant shell in the middle of the stage.
Interesting.
Noki 6 is literally called the Shell Secret.
Anyway, Noki 6 is pretty Resident Sleeper, honestly.
But Noki 6 is like one of the hardest stages in the game.
Yeah, but it looks Resident Sleeper. Like the stage design is just like, you know.
Sedge, poor Noki 6.
Eden's out here with the hot takes. Noki 6 look boring, and Serena Beach is the best stage. I'm actually gonna be like killed by the SMS community by the end of these comms. Listen, Podden, Nata, don't ask. I don't control the sunshine thing.
Our job. Every streamer.
At Tracker, whoever that is, I have no idea. You see, I would do it if I knew how to, but I've messed with it in the past and I got told off for it, so I'll just leave it. Also, this is also gonna be really off topic. The layout kind of looks like the French flag or the Dutch flag, with like the red, the white, and the blue. Do you not think?
Yeah, I can see it.
No, it doesn't. Shut up, Mitch. Kyle agreed.
Listen, I didn't say yes. I said I can see it. All right. I was very specific with my wording, chat.
What even is the code for the Dutch flag?
Probably ND? NE? Oh yeah, I mean you can just type Netherlands. Oh, it's
Can
NL.
you?
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, it's NL.
Well, I feel like Mitch should know, considering he's from there.
Yeah, Mitch is right. It's NL. But I think you literally just type Netherlands in Twitch chat if that's where you're trying to put it.
Oh, you can. My brain has expanded. Anyway, yeah, I've missed completely the last 2 minutes of whatever this is. It's the bottle stage, though.
Yeah, there was actually some interesting clips from talk, but I'll explain it when Deathline gets there.
Will you, though?
I will. I'll actually remember this time.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Watch me.
Alright, I will. God, commentary is really going downhill now that it's hit 11 PM in England. Splendido was, we were just asking what the flag code was. If you do flag underscore like N then L, it should be the Netherlands flag.
Alright, Deathline's going into Noki 2, so I need to make sure that I explain this clip this time. You tripping the green makes it look like What?
Yeah, but it's not all green. Like, you got the red, you got the white, and then you got the blue all next to each other. Like, what is there not to get here?
Also, Talk's doing Noki 4 now, which is the eel fight.
No, you can't talk about Talk. You do the Deathline.
No. Listen, Deathline's climbing, alright? We're good. Okay, now I have to explain it. Alright, so Deathline's gonna grab the spring here, and basically when he's gonna walk up into this corner, place it, and since the spring expands when you place it, it will push him out of bounds. And you can use it to clip into this shine. I actually don't know the casual way of doing this shine because every time I've played SMS, I've done that clip. So, yeah.
Anyway, the eel chat is...
Yeah, this fight sucks.
Yeah, you gotta spray the eel's teeth or something, I don't know.
E5 blooper on top, I see. And yeah, basically, Tog's gonna go into the lip here so that he can keep spraying the teeth while he's not technically inside the eel. I think that's almost it done, I think. There's like another tooth. I have no idea what's going on. Yeah, there you go. So basically...
Can you do a little cutscene skip as well?
Yes, since Talk is flashing red from damage here, he will skip the cutscene at the end because it will go to refill his health, and that will skip the cutscene. You can also do it if you get incredibly lucky and you take damage just from being underwater in the moment that the cutscene starts, but it's incredibly unlikely. You're much better off just making sure that you take damage at least once during the fight, or don't get any of the health refills, one of the two, to basically guarantee that you get the cutscene skip. And it's actually a pretty big cutscene. I think it saves like 10 seconds or something, because it also teleports you back up to the top of the stage, and you have to hover down to grab the shine, rather than just leaving you in the place you were before. So it's a pretty significant trick to get.
Thank you, Sauce28.
Yeah, I feel like I just info dumped there. And another Piantissimo stage.
Auto-scrollers in my speedrun. What the heck, man? You know, I was about to say I'm glad that there's like no auto-scrollers in SMO, but there's like 2. And it's like the ruin fight is literally like 3 minutes long.
The stars have been lit. PogChamp, thanks Restreamer.
How do you know it's the Restreamer?
I mean, it might not be the Restreamer. Thanks to the person who lit the stars up. Whoever you may be, mysterious person.
Thank you. It is me, Pog! That sounded very enthusiastic.
Thanks, 2 Sigma.
You know, the little flag cannon, like if you took the eyes off, like, the thing on the flag, it would look like the sign crewmate. Coincidence, chat? I think not. That meme is so stupid. I don't know why I keep referencing it. These runs make it look easy, because it is easy. Kappa. No,
SMS is not easy.
yeah, I think SMS is... Would you say it's harder than SM64?
I think they're hard in different ways.
Like I guess SMO is hard, because it's hard to really optimize.
Yeah, I don't think they're very easily comparable. I kind of agree with Mitch. They're like very different games.
But they have Mario in them.
You know what else has Mario in it? Like Mario versus
Paper Mario? Mario is missing?
Hotel Mario. Let's compare
Odyssey is the
that.
easiest of 3. I can definitely agree that Odyssey is the easiest game to get into out of the 3. But I feel like Sunshine and SM64 are just hard to like get faster at and optimize more, I'd say. Whereas Odyssey has hard movement in some places.
I think because SM64 and SMS have been out for a significantly long time, longer than I've been alive. So the standards for like strats and consistency that the runners do are significantly higher because obviously it's been optimized a lot more than Odyssey has been.
Yeah, Source 28 is young.
I'm still 18, but yeah, SMS came out in 2002, so probably like a few months before I was born.
Yeah. I think I'm younger than SM64, but not younger than Sunshine. If that helps, chat.
Yeah, you are. Wait. Okay, I thought that was unintentional, but the way that Death just spun around inside that thing makes me think that he did that on purpose.
Probably.
That was a weird slide. Yeah, I was gonna say that was strange. Also, Talk just finished the Shadow Mario Shine, is now going into Corona Mountain, the final stage of the game. Looking at actually a pretty decent run here. Like, I think Talk can get a 118, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I can't see the splits too well. I can see the BPT is on there, but the quality in the Discord call isn't enough for me to read it.
Yeah, because Talk's TV, I said earlier, is a 117.14. So playing, like, if this isn't, like, a minute or so off PB, that's very good for, like, this game.
BPT is 119.06. Okay, I see. So, still could beat Deathline's PB here by a few seconds if Talk has a perfect Corona.
It's Magma Mountain time. I love Nintendo.
It's probably best to call it that at the moment, considering current events.
I mean, that's literally what Nintendo called it. Anyway, it was just funny to mention. Shut up. Just translate the name. Crown Mountain.
Yeah, doing infinite rocket storage up to the top there.
Anyway.
About a minute.
Pause champ SMO soon?
Oh no, Deathline. That's really unfortunate. Bonked on part of the secret stage. That really sucks.
Mario, how dare you disturb my family vacation?
Yeah, Talk could still get hacked by RNG here with the sauna bubbles or whatever it is. It looks like soup. Like, why is it so green?
I don't know what it is canonical. It's probably just like, I don't know. I don't even want to think about what it's meant to be. Also,
Looks like soup.
Deathline bonking in the exact same spot that Talk did in Noki 6. But should still get the
Red
shine.
cycle.
That's not where the cycle is determined. Yes, it was red.
Well, where is the cycle determined?
It's the one after the first section. It's like the first moving platform.
GG Talk with a 119.09.
So we'll be switching over to Lightrun here.
Yeah.
On Team catJammers. I'll stay until Deathline finishes and then I'll hop out.
People leave.
Leave it to you.
Yeah, you're not allowed to commentate Lightrun whatsoever.
I'm only allowed to talk about Deathline from here on out. Who is about to do the quick kill on Shadow Mario. Nice. That one's a real pain if you miss it. There we go.
Lightrun.
Lightrun.
Can we get the camera? Pause.
Look at that French boy.
Go Lightrun, go.
But yeah, missing the quick kill there on Shadow Mario is actually a pain because Shadow Mario gains vertical height very quickly in Noki. Also, can we just take a moment to like actually appreciate Lightrun's layout? It looks so clean.
I mean, it looks like he's got the French flag on there, smile. I'm gonna start an argument in chat again.
It's like on Twitter with everybody just seeing like an Among Us crewmate out of everything. You just see a French flag, out of everything.
It's not the front. It's blue, it's white, and it's red. Mitch hates me. Anyway, yes, Super Mario Odyssey chat is the best game of all time. I'm making Dora Mitch now. Lightrun is currently going through the Cap Kingdom, while Deathline is going through the Corona Mountain. Going for left side, which is a very tricky jump. It's not tricky at all. It saves like 3. Does it say 3?
What, left side?
It saves like 2. I'm gonna go with 2.
It saves like somewhere between 1 and 2.
It saves 2 seconds over the regular intended strat. Yeah, I can confirm.
Oh, Deathline not getting rocket storage that? Yeah, it saves not enough to justify the hours of pain I have spent in cap resetting to that trick, but I still do it anyway.
Water's great, hey, Junior?
So yeah, looking at like a 122 here for Deathline, providing that the fight goes well.
Alright. Anyway, yeah. So Lightrun is in the Cascade Kingdom. Probably not gonna do Dino Skip, which is a really difficult trick jump.
Yeah.
Yes, I can't believe I'm mentioning trick jumps. But it saves 10 seconds this early on. A lot of Subaru runners are like starting to go for this, but that's only because it's like in the first it's in the second split in the run. But in a race, it's pretty risky to go for because it can like mess up things like your DSTA date, which I'll explain when he gets to sand. So yeah, it's pretty risky to go for. And I'm pretty sure Mitch doesn't do it in races either, which is pretty respectable. Also, yeah, GG's to Deathline. 122.40. So he was like 3 minutes off PB there. So it looks like Mitch has got to do some catching up here.
Yeah, Mitch has definitely got his work set out for him in this race.
Well, if Mitch gets a 57 and Lightrun gets a 100, it's still winnable. Alright, say goodbye to Sauce 28, everyone. Sedge.
I mean, I wouldn't mind staying until I actually have to go to
No. Go to bed.
Listen, I still have another 37 minutes, alright? We could get to, like, Seaside.
Mitch, if you're still listening to this, what the heck is your layout?
What is this gift? What am I looking at? There we go. That's better. Yeah, I'll stay. I'll stay until what is it?
No. Go.
Yep.
SMS is over.
Nope.
I'm kicking you out of the commentary booth.
There's nothing you can do.
Hi, Talk. Coming in with a race. Talk. GG's again on your race. Mitch is... I don't know why. I don't know if this is placebo or not, but it just looks like Mitch is doing really fast right now. I think it's just because I've missed SMO so much in like the past hour and 20 minutes that I just want to see Mario in Odyssey.
Yeah, Mitch is just kind of fast.
It's true, Mitch is kind of fast. But was that vault left side?
Yeah, I think it was.
What the heck, Mitch? Why? I think he usually does vault. No, wait, does he? I don't know.
I
He
have no
does.
idea. I don't think there's an incredible difference between them, but I'm pretty sure triple
I think
jumping
vault
is...
loses time like 0.3. I think. I'm tripping. Do you always do vault? Am I dumb? Anyway, chat. So yeah, I wanted to explain DSTA, which is a daylight savings time abuse. So before the start of this run, both these runners set their clock in the switch menu. You did triple jump no shot. So you set your time before like the run, and you have like an offset to plant the seed in sands that Lightron just did, and he's missing the bird Manta S. Fear, okay. And it basically grows the seed immediately since you do it on the day that daylight savings takes place, and you just skip forward an hour. So yeah, it's really useful, and yeah, it's a pretty cool trick.
Yeah, it's funny because we only actually discovered it shortly after 1.3 came out. As far as I'm aware, was it always possible and we just didn't find it until 1.3 came out?
Yeah, it was always doable, but it was only until 1.3 came out that people found it.
Yeah, I could be wrong about that because it seems like a pretty obvious thing to try. It might have been a certain Switch firmware that made it possible or something like that, but that still seems weird. Maybe it was that we just didn't discover it until
we didn't discover it. It's like how bullet building was always known, but it wasn't RTA viable until we got faster loads on 1.3.
Yeah, that's something that's important to note. So basically, the way that this game has progressed in terms of versions, it's gone from like 1.0 being the fastest version, which was on like day 1, and then 1.1 came out, which which patched a 25-second time save, which then resulted in 1.0 being banned. And then when 1.2 came out, it patched 2 more glitches that 1.1 had, and the mods decided to allow 1.0 at that point. And then we had this weird situation where some people were running on 1.0 and some people were running on 1.2, and then there was like a pretty, I don't want to say argument, but there was a debate in the community of how the board should be managed with the 2 versions. And then about a month after that whole thing had happened, 1.3 came out, which, although it had all the tricks patched, the loads in this version are nuts. So it basically means that 1.3 is faster for every single main board category, despite having the least amount of glitches of all the versions, obviously.
Kyle, I appreciate you info dumping about the history of the Super Mario Odyssey leaderboard, but we have just missed like Lightrun doing Dram, doing Single Bull, and doing Reverse Jaxie. I think it's time to stop. And Mitch just did chest clip, and it was a very good chest clip, and you were just talking throughout the entirety of it. Anyway, it's fine. I'll talk about it when Mitch does it. Smile. But yeah, Sand has some really good. I've always been. All right, Ramato, don't encourage them. All right?
Thank you, Ramato. No problem, buddy.
Anyway, the Sun Kingdom has a lot of good speed tech in it. In fact, it's been. I was saying this the other day, like it's been routed probably like the most amount of times in like speedrun history. in SMO, not overall in time, but like in SMO, it's been routed a lot because there's like various beginner routes that you can do. There's obviously the DSTA stuff. There's like the ice clip that's like BTT only pretty much. You know, there's the reverse Jaxie, there's regular Jaxie, there's like, there's all kinds of stuff in Sands that's like, yeah. And Mitch is doing reverse town!
Oh, this is interesting.
What? I wasn't expecting Mitch to do reverse town. This saves like a second.
A very small amount of time for how much more difficult it is compared to regular movement, but
this is also a Sand reroute. Smile.
Yeah. Speaking of Sand reroutes, also what's up, Danny? But yeah, I think you're right, Eden. I think Sand is probably the most rerouted kingdom.
Yeah. Yeah, Mitch doing it very well, actually. It's quite common to see people bunt there, but this is kind of difficult to get this bird here. Which, fun fact, early 1.3 days, you used to do this bird strat as well. But then we found a better way of doing it. But yeah, Mitch having a very nice reverse town there. Like I said, it's a really difficult strat to do.
Yeah, don't let Mitch being nuts at this game nullify the fact that a lot of the stuff he's doing is incredibly difficult. Like, even that movement there to that moon is like something that maybe like a year or so ago, maybe a few years ago, we wouldn't even dream of being done in regular runs.
Yeah, there's all kinds of things. And this is going to be really awkward to talk about at the same time. But Mitch is doing this jump strat here, which is basically a capture warp, and then he sets the bullet bill off to one side for later use. At the same time, Lightrun is going for a very difficult trick called late clip. And basically like throw Cappy between like the ledges of the walls, because in this game walls are stupid and they have weird collision. So if you clip Cappy through the wall and then you like roll Mario into Cappy, you can get out of bounds, and you can do some like hard movement to like get that checkpoint and walk to it and get the checkpoint, which saves like, how much does it save over Rango?
Like 7 or 8
10?
seconds. No, it's not 10.
Okay.
I think it's like 7 at best.
Yeah, anyway, so yeah, Mitch, after doing drum strut, goes to the bullet bill and then takes it over to the pillar and then does reverse Jack C, which saves 1 second over regular Jack C skip. I don't know how. And yeah, that's pretty much what happened there. So yeah, have fun with that knowledge, everyone. God,
So, yeah.
it's so... Sorry, it's just so nice to talk about a game I know about. Okay, carry on.
But yeah, basically the way that light clip works, at least as far as I understand it, and other edge clips, basically with the way that the game rounds numbers, there are very small gaps in basically every single like corner of a wall. So yeah, usually we can clip Mario through with some form of setup, but obviously it's more useful in some places than others. Also, Mitch just did single throw notes, which is a
No,
kind of
he
a
didn't.
Oh, did he not? Did he miss it?
He got the majority of it, but then had to do a small cap through at the end.
Okay, never mind. I just assumed that Mitch was going to get the trick.
437? You did not get 437. I refuse to see. Anyway, I think Sand's community summer best, which is like the best IL anyone's ever gotten for Sand, is a 435.
434.
So getting a 437 is pretty good. Like 2 seconds off like the best IL. Would that have been a 957 with DSS? Not 4. Yeah. Yeah, I knew it was a 34 actually because I timed it. SMH, Eden's bad. I did time it. Okay. Flexing, weird champ. Anyway, 437 is pretty good. Like I said, especially for reverse town, where you can lose time very easily, and everything else looks pretty clean. So yeah, that makes sense.
Also, Lightrun's about a minute.
Yeah, he is. So yeah, first of all, you get this tree moon, which is pretty important because it allows you to do like an easier flower road skip later on. And yeah, doing nut clip is pretty difficult. Mitch just got 1 cap for a late clip because of course he did. Okay. Okay, never mind. He failed it out of bounds. That is not a nut clip. What is happening right now?
It's all going wrong, chat.
So failing nut clip is really bad. I was about to explain it, but then Mitch failed late clip out of bounds. Lightrun's basically going to lose 30 seconds here by not getting that clip, which really sucks. Because you missed the moon inside that rock wall there, and you have to pick up a story moon, which loses time on transition. The cutscene. And Lightrun's kind of snowballing a bit here, unfortunately, by messing up ramp twice, I think that was.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. But yeah, this will allow Mitch and Team Name to really catch up, because Nutclip is one of like the biggest like single time losses you can have in like the SMO run. But yeah, I don't know what happened with Lightrun. It kind of looks like he like hit the nut too quickly, and he didn't do like the proper like setup that you would do, which kind of sucks.
Yeah,
but,
I didn't
yeah.
see what exactly it was.
Getting the safety checkpoint, which doesn't really matter, since you get a respawn point at the cutscene.
Yeah, that's probably just force of habit for races, because usually the piranha moon that Lightrun's about to get is the backup for missing Nutclip, so we don't typically get that. And yeah, there's a little checkpoint that you go straight past in this part of Wooded, and since at this point we would usually be about to do Flower Road skip, which can sometimes result in a death. In races, it's usually a smart decision to grab the checkpoint just so you're not enduring a huge time loss if you fail it.
Sorry, can I just point out that Mitch got a 1303 lake with a one failed attempt at lake clip and no DSS? Like, what the heck? What's happening?
Lightrun showing us how bad Spin Time FRS is.
Yeah, so what Lightrun just did was skip the Flower Road. Remember that tree moon I mentioned earlier? Basically, by getting that tree moon, it basically eliminates the need to do that spin time roll cancel that Lightrun just did. Hopefully Mitch gets Nutclip and can show us the really nice Flower Road skip, because it's much easier to pull off. Because I'm going to say that and I'm going to commentate his curse.
I'm sure we'll be fine. Smile.
Yep. Yo, Mitch with the really clean Shirani bounces as well. God, I love wooden movements so much.
Yeah, it's a very nice looking kingdom when everything goes well, but yeah, there's a lot of things for the same reason it can go very wrong very quickly.
Yeah.
We'll see Mitch do Nutclip here. Do you want to explain how it works?
No, you can do it because I don't play the game and you do.
Okay, so basically for moons that we spot.
No!
It's fine. He ground pounded. It's all good. He backed it. Oh my. That was the best backup I've ever seen. Holy.
Oh my God.
But yeah, basically for moons that we spawn in, so for example for that moon, it's breaking the nut to get the moon. There's a small period of time before you can actually interact with the moon. So basically, if in that time, so basically the requirements are if the moon spawns in and it's against a wall, and in the time that the moon is waiting to be collidable, we backflip towards the wall and throw Cappy just before we grab the moon. And what happens is it pushes Mario ever so slightly into the wall, and then once the moon animation is finished, you're out of bounds.
Thank you, Sauce28. Yeah, so Mitch getting the clip is gonna save him a lot of time. He nearly did something really bad with the out of bounds movement. Like, if you like mess it up, you can like fall into deep woods, which is pretty bad. Which is like a minute time loss, pretty much. So yeah, but yeah, Mitch.
Oh, that's a good.
Mitch.
This is
Okay.
trick jump, Andy.
Yeah, so it's showing us the better flower FRS by messing it up and going for a backup, obviously.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's pretty much better than doing the spin palm roll cancel, like always.
And yeah, you'll see that Mitch skipped the piranha, which Lightrun didn't because he missed Nutclip. But yeah, that's basically why, at least why it's faster than the intermediate route, because obviously that piranha moon is a story moon, so there's a cutscene attached to it, which loses quite a bit of time.
Yeah. Yeah. Logan's having an alright cloud here as well. Like, nothing's gone wrong, really. Yeah, but so far both runners have kind of had their own mistakes. So, yeah, Mitch is probably like, damn, that out of bounds movement sucks, but like, I mean, at least he didn't like die, so it's fine.
Yeah, definitely saving time over light run in this one, I would say.
Yeah. Is Mitch doing? He's doing that. Okay. I saw the up throw and got really excited. Light run.
Light run having a bit of trouble with meme tree. Sometimes can be a really annoying trick. Yeah.
Yeah. To basically explain what light run's doing is in the Lost Kingdom there's Plateau, and Plateau has a trigger that like has a cutscene. And we're basically like going around the outskirts of the like triggers, and by doing that you go on the meme tree and get these moons like in a different order how you would do casually. But yeah, Lost is a really cool kingdom to see speedrun wise. Can be pretty spooky though.
It also has the fastest moons per minute in the any percent run. Basically like the most moons in the shortest amount of time, because you get 10 of them in about 2 minutes. So it is pretty damn fast.
Yeah. Also, light run doing reverse trapetal and got it.
Yeah.
I don't know how much it saves.
I think it's like a second or so.
To S. Light run's lost right now.
Yeah, light run.
He got the reverse trapetal strat though, which is pretty good.
Having a bit of an issue getting into the stone cave.
Yeah, because like, I don't know how you set it up, but it's really cool to see. Yeah. Anyway, Mitch got the cloud hint art, so he's gonna save a second over light run. In Metro.
Yeah, basically what Mitch did in the cloud fight there is he grabbed the hint art, which means that he doesn't have to grab the one in Metro. So he basically saves like a good second or two, but it is pretty tight to get because you have to like triple jump onto the hat in the second phase of cloud where you would normally backflip onto it. So it does make it significantly harder, but it saves a few seconds.
Yeah. So yeah, Mitch now gonna do the same thing that Light Run basically did. Yeah, see, doing that meme tree a lot faster than Light Run did, obviously. Yeah. Mitch has the comp-sub for loss. I'm gonna say this and he's gonna mess up. But yeah, Mitch has a 201 loss, which is like really good as his best segment. So yeah, this Kingdom's usually not a problem for him, but obviously things can go wrong. I'm not saying nothing will go wrong, but you know.
Yeah, this match is live. We do still have a chance to
we have chance to commentators curse. But yeah, Light Run's just going through Night Metro. I would usually talk about how difficult this kingdom is, but you know. Is he doing Goomba Dawn? I didn't know Light Run did that.
Yeah, I think Light Run does Goomba Hack.
Goomba Dawn, Goomba Hack.
Yeah, the name that we usually use for this trick is not SpeedGaming approved, so we resort to other words.
Yeah. Also, Mitch having a really gaming Lost Kingdom right now.
Yeah, this was pretty damn good.
No, pretty darn good. Anyway, yeah. Anyway, Light Run. Doing the Wiggler fight, which we kind of alluded to in the SMS speedrun. This is the most RNG heavy part of the run. Since there's like 16 patterns. I'm going with 16. No one's confirmed or denied it, so there's 16 patterns that you can get. And only like a few of them are good. Speedrunners don't really like seeing the ones that loop around because that can really mess with like your shots, because Nintendo built hitboxes really badly in this game. So yeah, you don't really want to see a loop, and Lightrun got a loop. Yeah, Lightrun. Getting the best passing possible, obviously. God, that's really bad. Is he gonna make this? He's
No. Yeah, that's this is really unfortunate for Lightrun.
No. Mitch is gonna gain so much time up from that because of a free cycle. Oh my god.
Mitch is gonna get a lot of catching up here. I think getting 3 cycle loses like 30 seconds or something. I don't know how much it loses because if you do it, you just.
It's at least 20, I think, because you have to wait for the Wiggler to walk and scuttle again. That's really unlucky. He's not even prepared to trust the moon.
Lightrun's just not having this run.
Meanwhile, looks like Mitch is having a better night metro so far.
Yeah, I think you gotta give him a hug.
343. I don't know what Lightrun's gold is, but it's probably a 1x, so he's losing like 30 on gold there at least. Alright. And now we'll see what Mitch's Wiggler is like. Hopefully it's better. But, you know, he might get hacked up, you know. Lightrun not getting the dram there.
We were gonna see Lightrun stick his arms out in front of him here to do scoop clip. There you go. So basically, to explain how that works, there's a hidden motion control with the scooter where if you tilt your controller, it will tilt the scooter ever so slightly. And if we go up to that cage and press left at the right time, the scooter will tip left enough to clip inside the cage and grab the moon. So yeah, it's one of those funny places in the run where you will see the runner quite literally stick their arms out and tilt them like 90 degrees in front of them. And yes, that is required to get the trick.
Yeah. Also, Mitch didn't have a really good pattern either, but he didn't get the 2 cycles, so, you know.
Yeah.
Could be worse. No, he didn't get the 3 cycle, that's what I'm going to say. Anyway, both runners should be doing the same metro route. There still is this, like, kind of beginner's route, quote-unquote beginner's route, where instead of the slots moon that Lightrun's getting and the Bullet Bill's sub-area, you get 2 musician moons and an extra moon. And there's only like 3 seconds route difference between them. But yeah, obviously it's kind of worth to save 3 seconds in a split. Mitch not getting drive-by, but does get scoop clip fairly quickly.
Yeah, it gets kind of bonk. Also, yeah, speaking of bullet building, as Eden mentioned in passing earlier, because due to 1.3 having fast loads, this sub-area actually became RTA viable, because it was known to be faster, but it only became... No, Lightrun! That happens way more often than a lot of people who run SMO would like to admit. Sometimes when you go to spin pound, the game just decides that it's not gonna do what you want it to do, and you will jump and dive. Oh no. I think this is a rewalk.
My God.
This is really unfortunate for I actually feel really bad. Looking at the controller. Oh no.
Monka stick drift. Gun emoji.
There we go.
Yes, there in the end, yeah.
3rd time's the charm, chat. But yeah, 1.3 was actually what made the route that we do now RTA viable, because I think it only saved like a second before. And this route is significantly harder, so it was much more difficult for people to justify doing it.
Yeah, like you say, it was technically faster in 1.0, but it saved like 0.1 or something. And
yeah,
but like due to 1.3 loads, it saved like 3 seconds. So.
And yeah, you'll
God.
see Lightrun
Yeah.
ground pounding that hint art that Mitch doesn't have to get here.
Yeah, because he got it in Cloud. Man, poor Lightrun. This Metro's just not being nice to him at all.
Yeah.
But yeah, Mitch really gaining some speed left. Some speed. And Mitch has one of the best SSL RBMs out of everyone, because obviously he is like former world record holder, etc. So, and I think he has the best sub now, unless like he added something that Tyrone didn't, all like the ice clip and snow. But yeah, Mitch's sub is like a 5705. And I think Tyrone's is like an 06 or an 07.
Yeah.
So yeah. I like how I'm just talking about how good Mitch is. It's not very often I get to talk about how good Mitch is, but yeah.
Oh, is Mitch doing reverse people? Oh.
Yes, Mitch! Time save!
This was actually a strat that has only been implemented like a few days ago. Yeah, it saves less than a second. But yeah, usually if you saw a Lightrun do this room, you do the moons in the opposite order. But going up to the other moon first saves a very small amount of time. But yeah, it's been, I think Mitch and Tyrone have added it within the last few days, just for a small time save.
It's been in the BTT, which is the best theoretical time sheet for a bit now, but people didn't really think it was worth going for. Like, people only thought it was like saving 0.1 or something. But yeah, I think they've kind of realized that it's kind of worth going for. Tyrone doesn't do it. He actually kind of said he wanted to do it, so I don't know.
Oh,
I don't think
no,
I've seen him do it in
Lightrun.
a run yet. Not like done Lightrun. Anyway, Mitch got a 29.05 exit, which is definitely sub-hour pace for sure. Considering like what Mitch has had in this run, that's really good. Lightrun messing up some movement there, it's okay.
I don't think Lightrun cares about the small time losses anymore. There's been so many big mistakes. I think if I were Lightrun right now, I'd just be like happy to get through. Like get through. Ooh, gets the clip though. That looks like a clip to me. Yeah, that definitely clipped.
Easy.
Oh, those synced loadings there.
That was
Did you see that? Yeah, that was,
I did.
that was
I was
really
gonna point
nice.
it out as well. That was great.
That was really nice to look at.
Yeah. Yeah, so Lightrun's gonna do a setup here, which saves some time. It doesn't save a lot, but it kind of optimizes this tiny bit where you get closer to the moon because of the way that the spines are aligned. Mitch doesn't get the clip. Loses 1 whole second, rolls eyes, runs dead, oof F. I'm sorry, I'll stop. Yeah. Lightrun gonna do the clip kappa. I have to stop referencing that clip, it's so stupid. No one's actually gonna do it in the speedrun. Mitch.
Didn't die though, we're fine. Okay, I thought Mitch was gonna bonk into that railing, then I almost had a heart attack.
Nearly pulled a CMFP search.
Poor Colin, dude. Feels bad, man.
I like how I only reference things only if we get, unless like you watch that race. Anyway, Mitch and Lightrun being in the same sub area, that's pretty damning evidence, really.
Yeah, Lightrun's gotta really play consistently to keep ahead from now on.
Well, it's even worse because Mitch is gonna do Spiritless Luncheon for sure, which is an automatic 10 seconds saved over Lightrun throughout.
Not
If he doesn't
automatic.
mess up anything, chat. If he gets it right, it's an automatic 10 seconds. It's literally free. Don't clip that.
Also,
Someone tell me.
I'm gonna hop out. I'll watch Lightrun do Snowdrum just to make sure that he gets it.
Alright.
But yeah, I'm. Okay, there we go. Thank you, Lightrun.
Bye,
Yeah.
Kyle.
I'm gonna hop out. See you guys later. Thanks for having me. Good night.
Bye. So chat, now that Sauce 28 is gone. I'm kidding. Yeah, that was a good Snowdrum by Lightroom. Didn't do setup plus, which is understandable, but Mitch usually goes for it. Like I say, Mitch is a top runner, so he usually does all the hard stuff. Oh, that's a 441 sand. You hate to see it, chat. Sand? Snow. Yo! Easy, Mitch. Free trick. I can get it 60 times in a row. I have to stop saying that stuff, man. No one gets what I'm on about. Anyway, yeah. Seaside is a it's got some hard parts to it for sure. Like, it's kind of difficult to optimize with the fish lines and stuff. And also that first jump is hard, like Lightrun is proving by bonking. Okay, gets it second try. Mitch? Man. Mitch is coming back, I swear. This is so ridiculously close. Like, to think that Lightrun was like midway through Cascades when like Mitch joined or something. I can't remember when it was, but it was like, it's ridiculous how close this race is after that SMS race. But yeah, I did say it was going to be close, chat. But yeah, there's not really any of the hard things in Seaside. Like I said, it's just tiny movement optimizations. Mitch will just naturally have better movement than Lightrun in this split. Like, I think if you have a sub-hour time, your gold is likely to be like a high 1x, maybe a 2x. Whereas Mitch has a 311, I think. I don't know if he's golded to get a 310. Did he? Did he try doing triple X fish? Mod check any triple X fishes in chat? That's like a strat where you like you know, something camera, something fish spawning. It's stupid. Don't try it. Anyway, yeah, Lightrun's doing fish clip, which is a very welcome addition to the any % route, because in the old route you had something called Rocket Flower Refresh that was terrible, and this fish clip is so much better. Please learn this clip if you want to run this game. It's easier than you think. I actually don't know if there's any decent tutorials for it, but basically you want to boost the fish just before you get to the edge, and then uncapture it, move Mario away a bit, and then recapture. And it passes you over the invisible wall. Isn't that great? Sub 40 Seaside for Lightrun. 58, 59, 1. Is this a 101, 102 pace, I assume? Yeah. And then, yeah, Mitch, 4 minutes behind on the timer, but is not 4 minutes behind in reality. Woo! I don't know if I agree. Like, I like Amelia and I like Rem. You know, I'm not gonna get on this argument. Anyway, so Mitch is gonna do a completely different route. This is insane. If you've never seen this before. Wait, does Lightrun do Spiritless? Chat. I did not know this. He does it. They're doing the same route. Okay, this is really difficult, like, stuff. Like, this route is insanely hard. He started learning it recently? That makes sense. But yeah, took damage. Does it since Savara? That's crazy. Alright. So both doing Spiritless apparently. So instead of doing the Spirit fight and the Panbro Star Moon and the Meat Multi-Moon, all of those things are slow. So you replace the moons with like slots, shop, the magma sub area, and basically by skipping the fight, you can't get any of those star moons, and you also don't get the Podoboos, which are like little the lava bubbles that come out in like the lava. So it's really difficult. Look how close they are. Mitch is like 1 moon behind. Podoboo King, epic. Man, I miss those days when people were like, who's Podoboo King? old Odyssey memes search. Anyway, yeah, you do like lava boosts instead of like taking Podoboos. He's doing the heart strap. Oh, he didn't get it. That'd been so cool if he did get it. That's like a BTT strap pretty much, because obviously it skips the damage refill. But it's pretty difficult to hit the ground pound spot. I'm just in awe of how close this race is. So yeah, here's another hard part. Is like navigating the golden turnip to the turnip pot. You have to do some pretty difficult throwing and stuff. Runs have been killed to this shit. What? Okay, I thought Lightrun bombs there. That was spooky. Yeah, so Lightrun missed the pot there, I think. With the other turnip. Yeah, Mitch gets them both. This is so close, I cannot believe. I cannot believe this, chat. Anyway, Shop Moon. After the Shop Moon and after the Crates Moon, it's pretty much the most difficult part of Luncheon. It's called the Invisible Block Jump, named because there's some blocks which are invisible, and you have to like hit Cappy in the right way to like get on top of them. Man, that would have been so sick by Mitch if he pulled that off. Yeah, so Lightrun's gonna do it. Yeah, there you go. He got it. Alright, he's fine. Now Mitch's turn. Alright. We're doing okay, chat. We're doing alright. So yeah, there's like 3 moons left now, so it's this magma sub area and the timer challenge. I always forget about the timer challenge, to be honest. Alright, looking good. Now Mitch. I cannot believe these runners were 2 minutes apart at the start of this race. I cannot believe. Alright, timer challenge time, chat. You know, as someone who doesn't watch Lightrun a lot, I've been very impressed by this spiritless luncheon from him. It's been pretty solid. Like, the only mistake that he did was taking damage going into that little sub area. Oh, it's so close, chat. You can't make this up. Who wrote the script for this? This is insane. But, chat, the next kingdom is really pointless. It's ruined. It's pretty much an auto-scroller. But yeah, you fight the ruined dragon, and that's all you do pretty much. But Mitch had some trouble with that cutscene skip, I believe. It didn't look very good. But yeah. I like to take my time during the rune fight just to talk a bit about people who volunteered their time today. Which is ahead! Okay, auto scroll, it's fine. Okay, I'd like to talk a bit about the SpeedGaming channel made up of, obviously, lots of volunteers taking their time to restream, organize, schedule matches, commentate, you know, just a big shout out to everyone, especially T Sigma 6 Hog for restreaming this match. I'd like to shout outs to Doge for organizing this Mario Sandbox relay tournament in general. And yeah, also shout outs to all the runners who have played today. I don't want to miss any of them out, so let me just quickly get them up. There we go, let's see. Who's in the title chat? We got Frostbite, Dew, Talk, Deathline, Lightrun, and Mitch. Shoutouts to all those runners who've taken their time out today to give us a really good race. Yeah. Make sure you hit them up with a follow if you do SMishmart runners. And also, yeah, shoutouts to the comms as well. Collins, myself, and Sauce28. I think that's everything, chat. I think that is everything. Also, yeah, Mitch actually is ahead. Who the fight, chat? Mitch. SMO. This is close, you're right. Damn. Saving time in an auto scroller, weird chimp. Anyway, yeah. So we have some more hard parts of the run. We got the Bowser's Kingdom, which I love seeing Mitch do Bowser's. It's so satisfying. Like, Wooded and Bowser's is just so good to see done well. So yeah. First stop is Ogre, which isn't that bad. But Mitch does a very scary thing, this strat, where you just roll off the edge and cap throw. Why? I do not know. Oh, Lightrun's having the trouble getting up here, actually. Okay, losing time. It's okay, chat. It's fine. Yeah, easy as you like. From Mitch. But yeah, Mitch once got a input drop on that strat and died on pace. So There you go. It happens. Sometimes in life, you go for a small time save and it kills your run. So yeah, shards. Shards is so much fun. I don't think Lightrun does birdlets, but Mitch is gonna do it for sure. I think Lightrun will do new shards, but not birdless. Is this it? I think this is pretty clean. Oh yes, Mitch. Thank you so much. Is Lightrun doing birdless? Oh my god. All these things I'm learning about Lightrun today. I didn't know he did spiritless and I didn't know he did birdless shards. That's great. Good for him, chat. Man, it's so... I love the shards movement. It's so good to see. Anyway, Bowser's drum now. This is a pretty tame compared to what we have just seen, but it's still really difficult to set up. It's kind of weird. Having no issues. And obviously going... Okay, well, see, Lightrun showing that it is kind of difficult. But yeah, going into the Harriet and Topper fights. Mitch, do not do it. Don't do the strat. He's doing the strat. Mitch! So basically Mitch is like doing a ground pound roll cancel strat. What? Lightrun's doing it as well? Chat. I did not know. I'm learning so many new things about Lightrun. That Harriet strat is crazy. Alright. Also, both doing Harriet first, the objectively right shot. These shots aren't hard. They are hard. Shut up, Mitch. And Lightrun is good. I know Lightrun is good, okay? I just didn't know. Alright? Leave me alone. Stop bullying me. I will shut up. Okay, do it then. Disclaimer, me and Mitch are friends, I hope. Yeah, Mitch having a pretty easy bunnies. That was really good. Lightrun messed up Topper, Sedge. Alright, now it's the mech split chat. There's some pretty difficult things about this. The crate spoon can be hard to get sometimes. The blind jump is scary, and then of course, the biggest factor in all this, the Mecha Broodal itself is hard. One of the reasons why I don't want to run this game is because of the mech fight. And also the fact that I see runners like Mitch and Lightrun do strats really well, and then I can't do them because I don't play this game, and yeah. Hey. Lightrun. Okay. Alright. Hopefully, seeing no missed target fights here, it could decide the run if Mitch falls off. Do not fall off. No! Lightrun, the blind jump! Oh, man. That's sad. Yeah, the blind jump can be really tricky sometimes. Because that fence hitbox is difficult. No, Lightrun! Go, Mitch, go! Alright, now for the target acquired. He's doing new TA! Okay, he got it. Chat, he did new target acquired. What a gamer he is. Alright. So yeah, Lightrun took a death and some damage, so he had some time loss, but hopefully his mech goes well. Not as fast climb as Mitch, but yeah, it's fine. Works. Nothing wrong with taking climb a bit safe. But I feel like I know what Silver's next message is gonna be. Oh my god. Listen, Silver, these strats are great. Honestly, I'm just so happy to like get over the SMS comms into the SMO comms. I had SMO like, what's it called? Rift War rules. I just can't watch a game that isn't SMO anymore. It's terrible. 720? No shot, you got 720. Man, what's ComSub? Am I stupid? No shot, Mitch. No. Okay, 21. That is 2 seconds faster than the combined Bowser's ComSub. What is Mitch on? The heck? See, chat, I had a reason to be excited about Mitch playing the game, okay? He went really fast. Alright. I didn't see his Bowser's exit. I don't know what moon he needs. Definitely Sabawa pace. Could this 58? No shot it can 58. No shot. I think it can 58 actually. That's okay. Shut up, Eden. Okay. Moon skip. One more jump. He's doing one more jump. PodCham. Oh, he. Okay, that's not the fastest way at the top, but it's fine. He got it. Literally, no. I do not see the 58. This is insane. I just think it's insane because like there were like so many not mistakes in early game, but there was like the late clip stuff and the not doing DSS. That's like 10 seconds you're not getting. And I feel like there was another mistake somewhere. So like something small. But it's like, yeah, it's crazy. Anyway, I think Lightrun had good vectors. He's probably gonna go for the regular boom skip. I keep on saying Lightrun's gonna go for stuff and then he ends up doing the really good strats. Yeah, regular moon skip. Thank you, Lightrun. Bit slower than the one wall jump, like a second. Mitch could still throw his control out the window. Okay, yeah. But yeah, Mitch is just doing the Bowser fight. I don't think I explained what fast hats were, but basically you can damage boost and you can also backflip into the hats early to sort of skip the cycles of them like being like drawn out and stuff. A strap on a Pro Controller? Anyway, what's this? Yeah, chat was right. This is mid 58 pace. With a 2-minute escape, this is a 58:29, I think. If considering everything goes fine, you know, not dying in 2D skip and not dying in pillars or getting invisiwalled. This is a 58 2x, for sure. Mitch goes for 2DSS. How? No, I'm kidding. Instead. Damn it, Silver. Leave me alone. God, I hate those jokes. It's like, no. 2DSS is never gonna happen. Or will it? My favorite 2DSS clip is when Dangers came back and he got 2DSS second try. That was the best thing. Alright. Mitch, I want to see good pillars. I want to see a 50. I want to see a 49. God. Miles, man. I really hate not having sound for pillars because that's how I tell if the first pillar went down, but considering Mitch didn't like shoot any extra fireballs, I think he got it fine. Yeah. Oh, he got hacked by a fireball there. Still an alright. Pillars. Yawn. Okay run, I guess. Rolls eye. No. GG's, Mitch. That was insane. Why did Light Run do it? Light Run. Why? Why? 58-25. Why is that GIF, Mitch? And why? Alright. Light Run coming up. It's an MP4. Close enough. Are not MP4s just all GIFs? Tell me who. Why? Anyway, yeah. Light Run getting a 103. 1x? I'll post it in Doll's Discord. Okay. Did I leave Doll's Discord? I am in Doll's Discord. We're good, chat. Alright. Okay, now it's a 2x. I was 40 behind my best loss. What was your SSL RBM match? Anyway, GG's to Light Run, finishing 5 minutes after? That's insane. 29-24. That yeah. That's not bad. But yeah, GG's to everyone who participated. I don't know if we're getting any commentary. I don't know if we're doing interviews or not. I'm more than happy to just go to bed if we're not doing interviews. Well, yeah, 2 minutes off overall. That was a great race. I really enjoyed commentating that. Oh, I have Light Run in for an interview.
Oh my god.
Hi, what's up?
Yeah.
Do you want to talk about it, Light Run?
That was something for sure.
Yeah.
I haven't got a race like that since a while. But I think Mitch chasing you is the most curious thing ever, to be honest. And,
yeah, Manta ass. Mitch being on your tail.
I had a good early game
yeah.
before Woodhead. I was really happy about what I got, but then I was thinking about missing a clip and I missed it, so that was my fault. Then messing around with Lost was dumb as well, but I was about to be more confident after the beginning of Night Metro, but the wiggler
Yeah.
don't want to let me pass. The pattern was so weird. It turned him around him at the top, and I wasn't able to cover my shots like I wanted. So yeah, my bad.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, even though like you lost like a lot of time in like Metro and stuff, I thought your Spiritless went really well. Like I've never seen you do Spiritless before. I was like shook. I was like, no way.
Actually, Spiritless went well.
Yeah.
This is something I've been working on since I got the bar.
Yeah.
And this is pretty new, to be honest. So
Yeah.
I'm happy about how it went
Yeah, for sure.
in this race, with having Mitch being so close to me. So yeah, I'm pretty happy about that one. And that's the
Yeah.
only thing about this race. GG to
Yeah.
Mitch.
Yeah,
I'm
GG's
quite
to you.
a
Though. All right. Okay. We also have everyone else. Do I remember who did what? Yeah. So Deathline and Talk, I commentated you in SMS. I don't know too much about Frost in SM64, unfortunately. But yeah, I how do I want to do this? I'm so bad. Let's start with Talk, I guess, because you played like a minute or 2 minutes off your PB, I think.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. So
About 2 minutes.
yeah, I know nothing about Sunshine. So how did you think it went?
Honestly, it was pretty alright overall. Like, if it wasn't for the 2 stupid deaths I got, that would have been a pretty okay run. Like, that would have been less than a minute of my PB. And playing less than a minute of your PB in SMS is really not bad, considering there's like God know how many times that you can lose to RNG. I actually got decent RNG also. Like, I got second best pattern on PD. I actually don't remember if I got extra cycles on King Boo. I either got no extra or 1 extra.
You got none. I think Def got 2.
I got 2.
Yeah, so I got pretty good RNG. So yeah, overall, pretty happy with the run, except for the 2 deaths. Like, that was some stupid death. Like, Rico 4, I landed like a pixel too much left on the spinning cogs things, so I just didn't get my jump dive, and in Sirena 2 the sand ate my rollout, so I just bulked into the void. So yeah, stupid death, but other than that I'm pretty happy with how the run went. I got 119 in every runs of the tourney, so pretty decent results for me.
Yeah, fair enough. Def, I I know you're kind of disappointed with your race, because you were kind of saying in chat like, oh, I kind of wish that I played better, but honestly, it really made like the whole thing really exciting for me to commentate. But yeah, you had a lot of unfortunate mistakes.
The sad thing is, like, I actually played fine outside of like 3 levels.
Yeah,
Kind of was so bad, dude. I'm 3 for 3 in failing honey skip, and the sad thing is, honey skip with the current setup is like actually just like 3 inputs. It's not that hard, and I keep failing it in races, which is just depressing me because I don't fail it anywhere else other than races. EYG was just a mess. I don't know what happened with my first setup. Like, the stew just like didn't go far enough or something. And then when I was getting the platform the second time, you have to hold R not all the way down, because if you hold R all the way down and then jump, you get a spam spray, or just like a weak spam spray, which you want just a normal spray. So Yoshi goes like around when he's doing the ground pound. And I was holding R so lightly, and the game still claims I pressed R all the way down, which is just a scam and a lie, because it did not happen. And at that point, I had to make a decision whether I clip back out and then try to go pick up stews way down the beach, or just exit area and try it again. I think clipping back out and getting those stews on the beach would have been slightly faster, but at that point I was just like, dude, I don't want to do this
Yeah.
anymore. This shine sucks. This never happens.
Yeah.
But
And that's fair enough. Like once you kind of like mess something up, it's very easy to like get into the mindset of like, oh, I'm just tilted now. So it's like
But I
it kind
mean-
of messes with you a bit.
after that, I played fine. I died in Noki 6 because I was trying to go fast and not lose too much more time, but then I bonked off the wall because of camera sucks in that shine. So
Yeah.
I also got bullied really hard by the Pianta and Pianta 5 because that shine's RNG.
Yeah.
I had the one dude stop forever, and then he finally went, so I
Yeah.
could do the platform skip. And then the guy at the top that you really need, he was standing at the corner forever still. And then I did what's called rat bounce, which kind of manipulates him into resetting his walk timer. And you have like a really solid chance of him not stopping at the corner again if you do it in the middle section. And he stopped at the corner for like 10 seconds. So I lost like 30 seconds, not even like counting not getting early cycle, which is just like abysmal in terms of RNG for that stage. So that was unfortunate and unhappy.
Yeah. It was still good to watch. Overall, like you said, you did have some really good parts, so it was just a shame that like some stuff went wrong and you ended up losing a lot.
I totally would have been fine with like a high 121 or a low 121, high 120, because that was like what the pace was if I didn't lose 2 minutes to EYG in Pinna. So, but can't win them all, I guess.
Yeah.
Sunshine's really unforgiving. So
Yeah, true. Alright, I'll move on to Frost. Like I said, I don't really know what happened in SM64, but if you just want to talk about what kind of happened in your race, that'd be cool.
Yeah, I mean, there was just a lot of mistakes that don't normally happen, I would say. I think I played about 3 minutes off my PB, which isn't too good. And like the stages where I didn't make mistakes, I feel like I had pretty good movement and didn't mess up too badly, but there were some mistakes that cost like 30 seconds to a minute that really can't do nothing about, which kind of sucked, but oh well.
Yeah. Like I said, I don't really know too much about the race because I didn't get to watch it, and I also don't know a lot about the speed game.
Frostbite and Dupe were going like back and forth, and who was in the lead?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was
that was
like
close.
7 seconds apart, I think.
Yeah.
So that must have been really close.
I mean, that was a pretty close race overall.
Yeah, overall it was really close.
Yeah, it was really cool.
Oh, and for the record, I don't know how I survived in Rico 4, like after dying once when I bonked. Did I bonking on the yellow peg like that happens? Like that happens sometimes in practice. I have never survived that. I don't know how I survived this time. I've never seen that. I was like, okay, I'll just fine.
Yeah, that's insane for sure.
We take
I
not dying.
Watch it.
Like I got a momentum bonk and that pushed me back on the platform. I don't know. That was
Oh, you got like an ultra
crazy.
bonk? Oh man.
yeah, and that pushed me back on like the top of the platform.
That's insane.
Yeah. All right. Well, if anyone has any final thing to say, then I'll wrap it up.
GG's Torque, specifically for Sunshine, and then GG's Team catJammers.
Yeah.
GG to you guys, and good luck for the rest of the tourney.
Yeah, somehow top 4 now.
Paul,
have to win
top four. But yeah, I think that's it from us and from me. So yeah, thank you everyone for watching. Of course, thank you to the runners again, and thank you to the commentators and the restreamer. But yeah, it's been really fun. But yeah, I'll see you all next time. Bye everyone.
Bye bye.
Thanks again.
Bye.
Thank you.